Hello everybody, I'm Lapis the Jewel Slime, and welcome back to more Our Adventurers Guild. Last time, I have my desktop audio muted. There we go. Last time, we defeated the evil demon witch, and in a nail-biting battle where Blade died, half of our party got shaken and almost died, Alyssa almost died, Chloe almost died, Zachary was fine, and Desmond is Desmond and was nowhere near death, because he's Desmond. This time, we are going to be doing some of the endgame content with our legendary adventurers. Also, thank you Vol Audacity for the raid. I forgot to say that, but yeah. I believe that's the Lich that he wants to talk to us about. Zachary actually... Wait, Zachary... Oh, I didn't make you into a Beastmaster yet. Oh, I should have saved that level up. Oh, you're currently becoming a Beastmaster. Dang it, should have saved that level up. But yes, I hope you had a good stream, and I say I hope you had a good stream, like I wasn't there that entire time. But I hope you do your post-stream stuff. Take care of yourself, hydrate, stretch, go to the bathroom, eat some food. All that good stuff. But yes, this time we are going to be doing some of the endgame content. Hopefully getting the Reaper class unlocked for Zoe, now that she's back from the grave. Doing all the post-stream shenanigans? Good. You don't get to avoid the post-stream shenanigans. No one gets to avoid the post-stream shenanigans. But yes, if you are here from Vol's channel, and you don't know me, I am Lapis the Jewel Slime. I am a... How would I describe myself? I don't really have a easy, quick way to describe myself. Usually the last one is like, I am an indie game developer. But like, the last time I did indie game development was like on Game Jams a couple months ago, so I can't really just quickly say, I'm a game developer. You know, it feels a little disingenuous to say that after so long. So, I suppose you could call me a jack of all trades. I do a lot of different things. I do art, music. I do everything a little bit, but never anything well. Jack of all trades kind of thing. I bounce around a lot between different categories and art forms. And, yeah, I use this channel as a pilot to sort of bounce myself around between them. Also known as an excuse. An excuse to start actually doing things instead of leaving them unfinished for so long. But yes, let's talk to Zoldak here and get the... I believe this is the Lich quest.
I will go there. There is nothing that you can say to stop me.
Be reasonable, Zoldak. You're just walking towards your death.
And I told you, boy, that I don't care.
The people around you care. What's going on here? Oh, Guildmaster, good thing you've come. Please help me stop this maniac from killing himself.
An opening!
Stop him, Guildmaster. You can't let him get away. What? What's happening? Grabs... I tried to grab Zoldak, but accidentally pushed him instead. Zoldak? Is everything alright? You're not dead, are you? What have I done? I pushed an elderly person to his death! Wait, Guildmaster, look! He's trying to crawl away! Get him!
I will not be stopped by mere broken bones!
After I helped Eden carry Zoldak to a bed. Thank you, Guildmaster. Luckily, he hasn't hurt himself too much. At least nothing I can't take care of. Gods, that man was even more agitated than usual. He nearly bit me. What happened for him to act even crazier than usual? It has something to do with the message I received from the church recently. What kind of message? They asked me to relay the message that they want to initiate a quest with the Adventurer Guild. Are you familiar with the necromancer named Edmund Galfagan? I hope that I recall wrong, but isn't that the necromancer who has actually achieved lichdom? The very one. For decades, the church has been trying to hunt him down and exterminate him, but unfortunately, every attempt was in vain. We could only watch helplessly as he continued causing death and destruction, devouring souls to sustain his form. Just recently, the church has discovered his latest hideout in an old fortress. This time, they want to enlist the Adventurer Guild, hoping for a better chance of success. Zoldak, the fool, immediately decided that he had to confront the Lich all on his own. I see. I guess this does sound like something that would upset Zoldak, but usually he would leave it to us. I think this might be more personal. I already told you that the church tried to exterminate the Lich several times, didn't I? Zoldak was sent on one of those times. He and several other paladins were sent to go after Edmund, but in the end, only Zoldak returned. Survivor's guilt? I fear so. I do not wish to pressure you with the Adventurers Guildmaster. The Lich is a fearsome monster, which not even the church was able to defeat. However, I fear that as long as the Lich is out there, Zoldak will continue to try to confront the Lich himself. We'll take care of it, I promise. Thank you, Guildmaster. Meanwhile, I'll be taking care of Zoldak. Mr. Eden! Zoldak has freed himself under restraints!
No mere restraints will be able to contain my righteous fury!
Good old Zoldak. Now I would love to give people skill points, but I am broke. Do I have any parties available to send on quests? No. Any adventurers who could use with a little power leveling? Malcolm, you could use a little extra levels. Yeah, I have a lot of people on those. Trial of the Gods. I don't think I have anyone with the wisdom to become a saint right now. You're a witch, aren't you? Yeah, you recently turned into a witch. Yeah, I think that's 2 additional, master classes since we last sent out the Silver Wolves. Now... it's nighttime in the tundra, so this will be the easiest time to do a solo mission. Malcolm? You'll be going all by yourself? Rule number 1 of any solo mission, never pick a fight. Take a couple shovels and, some keys. Shouldn't have put him in the front line, but I can move him in formation. Oh, okay. Let's get on this quest. It doesn't give me that much gold, but, like, I can find some gold out here. I forget how much money quests of the Tundra give. It's not as much as the old fortress, but... Alright, our goal is to travel around, pick up 6 crates. As the party marched on through the tundra, the weather took a sudden turn for the worse. A sudden snowstorm engulfed the area and took the adventurers by surprise. Visibility plummeted as the swirling snowflakes obscured their surroundings, leaving only a hazy curtain of white. Realizing that they were in danger of getting separated, the party started to huddle together and walked in a tight-knit formation. Malcolm spots something in the distance. In the distance, Malcolm's eyes caught sight of a shadowy figure through the haze of the snowstorm. It was impossible for him to identify what it was, but nevertheless, Malcolm had a strange feeling about it. He tried to alert the others to the mysterious being, but none of them could see what seemed to have alerted Malcolm. Focused more on the weathering storm. Focused more on the weathering storm. The others told Malcolm to just ignore whatever it was. Malcolm reluctantly acquiesced to his companion's advice, understanding there were more pressing matters for now. Step by step, they forged ahead through the biting wind and cold. The cold was starting to take a toll on the adventurers. They had been marching for what seemed like an eternity, and still the relentless storm showed no sign of subsiding. In an attempt to find solace or any sign of respite, Malcolm gazed into the distance, squinting through the swirling snowflakes, and there amidst the hazy backdrop of the blizzard, his eyes caught sight of a mysterious figure again. Malcolm didn't know why he was sure that it was the same figure he spotted before. Malcolm didn't bother to tell any of the others of the sight, knowing that they would just dismiss it again, yet there was something strange about the figure. A strange feeling overcame Malcolm every time it looked at the figure. He couldn't describe. Let's go after the figure. Against all reason, Malcolm felt an inexplicable and irresistible pull towards the mysterious figure. Something deep within him compelled him to chase after it, to unravel the mysteries that surrounded its presence. Without a moment's hesitation, Malcolm broke into a swift dash, leaving behind his bewildered comrades. Malcolm ignored the pleas and warnings of his comrades, and it wasn't long until the voices faded away, only to be replaced by the howling storm. The world around Malcolm became a muffled haze as he focused solely on the pursuit of the distant figure. Step by step, he carved a path through the treacherous tundra, guided only by the faint outlines of his goal in the distance. However, despite Malcolm's relentless pursuit, the figure seemed to remain frustratingly out of reach. You can't succeed either of those checks. Steeled himself against the relentless onslaught of the storm through sheer endurance. He pushed forward, each step another battle on its own. The howling winds whipped against Malcolm's face, biting at his skins with icy fangs. The elements conspired to test his limits, to break him down and force him to retreat. Each step started to become harder and harder. Malcolm could hardly feel his limbs anymore, and despite all that, the distance to the figure seemed to be even farther than it was before. Malcolm started to question his decision and wonder if this place would be the place he would truly die. Malcolm's conscience faded. As Malcolm slowly regained consciousness, he saw the worried faces of his comrades standing around him. You don't have comrades! I've been avoiding saying that for so long, but you are on your own! Who are you... Who is disagreeing with you? And who is saving you? As Malcolm slowly regained consciousness, he saw the worried faces of his comrades standing around him. The relentless storm has finally stopped. Malcolm has lost it. Malcolm is insane. He is an optimist, but he is insane. Malcolm is hearing the voices again. The relentless storm has finally stopped, and that might be the only reason Malcolm was still alive. His body was a mess, and it proved even difficult to stand up with the help of his comrades. Malcolm felt stupid for the decision he has made, but at least none of the other party members decided to call him out on it. His current state was punishment enough. Oh! Yeah, I've never actually seen that event. Admittedly, I haven't done as much... I stepped on a trap and it healed me because I was that low on health. No, I think what it did was it triggered a death resist, because it always triggers a death resist, because it's not going to kill your adventurer outside of combat to a trap. It's like, oh, you failed a wisdom save. Die. One of us, one of us. Start listening to the voices. One of us, one of us. I would love to interact with more of these events, but also, after that one, Malcolm really does not have the stats to do this. The whole point of this mission is to play the Solid Snake. Is to play the Solid Snake stealth mission. We're not supposed to get spotted. It's to avoid everything and then find crates. Okay, I can get away from him. This is why I brought keys. God, so many of these events I've never seen before. Like, I've never seen that one or that one. And that one down there. I really ought to come to the Tundra with, like, better adventurers who can handle this place. Come on, Malcolm, you can pass it. No, you can't. Because, yeah, I have not been here that often. I literally can't lockpick that. And I don't have a key high enough level for it. I only have an epic key, and that's a legendary chest. I did see that event earlier in another mission on this playthrough, but I couldn't succeed it. It gives a unique greatsword, though, that I've never actually used before, so I kind of want it. I'm gonna have to camp. We've almost found all the crates, and hopefully Malcolm doesn't die. I am giving him polish armor each time, so he at least has something. But yeah, he's still probably gonna die in like 1 or 2 hits. Okay. Go around the fireplace. Haha! We snuck around. Okay. I need to find 2 crates. One of the crates is down there, and it's guarded by these 2 Jotun. Uh-oh. Ow! Come on, Malcolm, don't die. He's gonna get beaten on initiative by all of these guys, so... my goal is run away, throw up a block, and get to a position where, like, only one enemy can hit him. Block, second wind. Escape failed. It's fine, though, because you used the block, right? Don't do that. Okay. Good job. Not good, but that's why you... No, don't counter that, you will die. And then the stun. Oh, I'm dead. Oh! No. Okay, I think Malcolm's dead. He's not dead! Okay, we got out of that. Use a key. Oh, I need to get out of here now. Okay, Malcolm is fine. Malcolm is fine. He's not dead. He's just heavily injured. Use a shovel. So Jotun's there. Run for it, Malcolm! Oh. You know, I really hope Malcolm doesn't die, because I actually... There is, like... I do occasionally watch, like, a couple like, D&D actual plays. From a couple different people, and one of them I do watch from time to time. Has a character called Malcolm in it, and they are really funny. It's like a Pokemon Mystery Dungeons and Dragons homebrew thing. And Malcolm is a Wooloo who has an intelligence score of 8. And it is very funny watching him do literally anything, because he has 2 brain cells. I should have given him an adventurer manual so we got 50% more experience from that. Whoopsies. It's time again, Lapis. Alright, let's go. Oh, we're talking to the witch again. Right, we took her prisoner after we killed her last... Well, we didn't kill her last time, but... Alright, another day of interrogation. So, are you feeling like talking today? Of course you don't. Last time, you seemed quite defensive about the Emperor, although I have no idea why. An immortal Emperor who ruled over his lands for over 1,000 years, sacrificing his subjects to extend his own life? Sounds like a tyrant to me. That's because you know nothing of him. Then enlighten me. What kind of person was he? He was the greatest man I've ever known. In all my years, I've never encountered another person like him. There was a time when the lands were split into hundreds of small kingdoms and tribes, constantly warring with each other. The people suffered greatly in those times. The Emperor was the one who put a stop to it. A young conqueror, not driven by greed, but a vision to end his people's suffering. He was a kind-hearted man, often putting his life on the line for the people under him, and in response the people followed him with unwavering loyalty. How did you meet him? He conquered my tribe, or to be more precise, he destroyed it. Strange way to start a relationship, but go on. My tribe was evil. They worshipped the demon lords and did horrible things to smaller tribes. They just reaped what they sowed. What about you? How come you were spared? The Emperor said that he could see that I wasn't like them, that I never wanted to be any part of that. Say that to your recent victims. If I had any other choice, then... I followed him from that day on. When I realized how great of a man he was, I swore my loyalty to him. I was by his side when he was still just an upstart conqueror. I was there when he defeated his last enemies and united the lands, and I continued to be by his side to all those centuries he ruled over the Empire. Were you two a couple? Don't be foolish. We were both from completely different standings. He was the Emperor, and I belonged to a tribe that worshipped demons. He married once in his lifetime. Only once, however. Sounds like a great guy. Certainly not a guy who would make deals with demon lords. But he did, didn't he? There was no other choice. None of his children had the same leadership skills as he, and they were close to tearing the Empire apart in a civil war. That's why I told him about the way to extend his life. I told him about the demon lords. He was reluctant to do it, but he did it for his people. Many loyal servants sacrificed their lives so he could rule the Empire longer. And he responded to it. His whole life was dedicated to his people, doing everything in his power to lead the Empire to everlasting prosperity. But in the end, the Empire still perished, didn't it? How did that happen? And all of that still doesn't explain why the gods are so interested in his remains. Don't want to answer anymore, huh? Well, fine. Let's just treat this like an interesting history lesson and continue some other time. Starting to think this is getting us nowhere. You need to talk with the Divine Messenger. I think only the gods have the answers we seek. The Divine Messenger still refuses to come out. She still needs time. How much longer can we wait? I don't know why, but I have the terrifying feeling that something terrible will happen and we're completely blind. You're not the only one. Accident. Roth and Natalie got into an accident. Natalie's gotten into another accident and injured herself. Fortunately, the injury isn't as bad as it could have been. B, because Roth was close by and shared some of the pain, much to his dismay. Late shipment, gather our resources, Storm Talon found. There's a Spider Queen somewhere. We need an extra day for Desmond and Chloe. And Adrian, because I sent them to help farmers out for some more stuff. Good old Zoe, finally back. I'll get her Reaper in just a second. I can get From the Shadows done. Sins of the Past here gives high Paladin armor, which... Repent. All enemies in a 2-tile radius gain... minus 20 holy resistance. Okay. Oh, that's actually kind of good. Oh, I have some good Paladins too, like Roth. Yeah, I might actually... Roth, Nina... Okay, Roth I think is a better Paladin. Higher strength, higher willpower, yeah, higher endurance, higher intelligence. Yeah, he's just better across the board. Slightly less wisdom, but I don't care about wisdom. Trevor... Yeah, I think Roth is probably going to be the Paladin with the high Paladin armor. And I will quickly swap out his Blessed Sword and Shield for the Rising Sun. Bane of Evil. Increased damage of Smite Evil by 30%. Yeah, Roth is going to be doing a lot of damage. Who needs level ups? It is Christine. To level 9. Give me 2 endurance and some strength. Nope. You're giving me 2 endurance. Thank you. Ooh, nice level up. Thomas. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of endurance growth. 165 on a Guardian. On a Defender, sorry. That is unusual. I think I can make him into a Paladin. Yeah, nothing says he can't be a Paladin. Chloe, what do you have? Level 12 is one thing, and that's actually pretty good, especially considering you're kind. I'm gonna re-roll that just because it's... Yes! 2 wisdom. Okay, if I get 2 wisdom on her again on the next level up, which is unlikely, but possible, then I can have a 10% chance to turn her into a saint, but I don't know if I can. Layla could be a good saint. Yeah, without Blade, he was the one... He was the prior one to have sainthood. Fortunately, he died in the middle of the witch fight. Malcolm here is going to get a lot of experience from that last quest, so... 1, 2... Only 2 level ups. Huh. That's what I get for not using a, thing. An adventurer manual. Ooh, the Typhoon Blades are... the Typhoon Blades are a little low level. Could probably send the Merry Plunderers out. They could use some, Oh, wait, Beastmaster, Zachary. Hell yeah. That is a nice outfit. That's a good fit. Hot damn, Zachary looks good. But yes, as a Beast Master, he now gains access to Beast Master Training, which gives him Beast Mastery. Allows him to command his beast to hunt a specific target. Animal companions will prefer this unit as target and deal 30% more damage against the target. It allows him to heal his companion for 30% of its hit points. Oh no, 30% of his hit points. Dismiss his companion to basically desummon it so he can summon in a different one with his passive or his unique skill, which allows him to summon a wolf, bear, or eagle. Beast Mastery 1, each skill to summon an animal companion gains an additional charge. Each companion has 50% more hit points. Bear gains a skill to grant Guardian Angel to their summoner. Eagle gains a skill to trigger chain attacks with their summoner. Wolf gains skill to move through enemies without triggering opportunity attacks. Animal Trust, gain complete control over a character's summons during their turn. And then lastly, Unleash the Beast. Summon every animal companion not already on the field in the following order: Wolf, Bear, Eagle. Allowing them to basically fill the map with summons. But yes, I believe the Wolf does bleeding, the Bear does knockback, and the Eagle can fly. So they're all pretty neat. Zachary, let's give you some... I think I just give him Animal Trust right now, because I want to be able to control their turns. Ruby. The eagle can fly. Who would have thought? Hey, it could have been a wingless eagle, you know? This is a fantasy setting. They could theoretically have a... Ooh, wait, Chloe hit level 12. That means I can... Holy Fire is tempting. Oh, there's so many things I want. I don't think I needed that. I really should have taken Art of Protection first, because there's literally nothing I have that is an AoE skill that only affects allies. Take that, take that. Yeah, the Azure Bomb needed that. Out of money again. Okay, so... what we're gonna do... Wrath and Slade. Take some money. Or some healing. And... God, okay. Can they handle an Ancient Tree Spirit? Honestly, I think so. Oh, I really want to go hunt that, that dragon. Alright, let's go to the Ancient Tree Spirit. Oh, the Minor Inconveniences already. But they got some low levels on their team. I need to train people. Or at least I would train people if I wasn't in debt. Not the Silver Wolves. Merry Plunderers, you guys got this. Okay, God damn it, I'm broke. Wait, what did I put on there? Physical resistance. You shouldn't have that. One of those is a physical resistance thing, and two of those are holy potency and holy resistance ones. Okay, I can't give Saint Robe to anyone. I can give you this Trollhide Robe. We can give you Black Steel Armor. Okay, we're gonna take some armor off of the Silver Wolves just to quickly move it. I usually hate doing this because I always forget to give it back to whoever had it, but... take a Scoundrel Mask. I need you to take... do you have... No, you don't have vocal training, but you do have improved techniques. Ring of Protection. Anything that boosts? No. I could give an Amulet of Casting. I think I'll give that to Slade. He's probably going to be using the most SP. I don't know. You're probably not going to be attacking much, but I might as well give you a poison build. You've got the Arachne Bow. Take a Blessed Sword and Shield, just because it's a pretty good one. Master Staff there. Ancient Tree Spirit is what we're fighting. I gotta keep that one in mind, so... Oh wait, actually take that, and then take that. Where's Adrian? Thank you, I need your elegant loot. Gonna go to prep, stream prep, enjoy. Alright, enjoy your stream, Kashi. Alright, elegant loot. Yeah, that'll do. Mask of the Resistance. I layer the two masks on each other. But yeah, that'll help. I need something to boost his armor resistance. Take the bear trophy. And I also need damage reduction on the defender. Take a Ring of Life, and I'll give you a Ring of Life, and then you the Ring of Protection. And now lastly... Yeah, okay, this'll do for equipment. Yeah. Wait, hang on. I need to bring, items. I need to actually sell for supplies. Oh, I sold the Cloak of Violence. Oh, well, that doesn't matter. The Cloak of Violence isn't that useful. On this team, at least. Now... Bring potions, bring... medicines... And that'll do for a good formation. Alright. A little bit of tea. Alright, and here we go. Okay, this is the first time we're going to be hunting down a serious, actually big target without these silver wolves. And these guys are a little underleveled. But I'm confident with a little bit of cheese we can do this. Ask her to play... Oh, wait, I should have asked her to play with the Bard. Oh, well. Everyone gains attack, magical attack, and initiative till the end of the quest. Hell yeah. Avoid encounters, mostly. 35 dexterity check. What's my highest dex score? 14, 16, 16, 17... So 16 is my highest dex score. That is not passing that. Ignore the camp and move on. A shame, because that event actually gives +1 dexterity if you clear it, but... I cannot raid the... Oh, here it is. Just come on, Slade, you can get this. Oh, it would have been a 21 because of the Bard. That's right. I forget about that. In a foreign language, there are books. Chloe, take Veteran's Knowledge. Okay, Ancient Tree Spirit. See how we can mess with this guy. My idea for how would be optimal to handle this is to take out the treants first. Oh, crap. Well, I need heroic dodge there. I misclicked. I did not mean to actually move him up there. I just wanted to see how much damage he would do, and then he had meditate where I thought firebolt would be. Yeah, I'm gonna haste here. Pop a lot of bravery to do this. And then do... Everyone take this. Now move up. I realize I gave her a poison build, but, like, she can't really poison anything, so... What does Throw Boulder do? It's physical and true damage. Ooh. Not as much true damage, though. He has Heroic Dodge on right now. Yeah, that can miss. Take a Holy Enchantment. Everyone take a Battle Cry. Alright, Vico. As the legends foretold, shout Leroy Jenkins. And block up. Oh wait, it can't be blocked without Spell Shield. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's fine, and he's rooted. Okay. Now, my other idea for this was to actually take out all of these guys first. And then once I take out these guys, flee the encounter, and then just reset the encounter, basically, to be a one-on-one fight. But actually, I don't know if I need that. Because the tree is already on fire. Everyone take a rally. Take Aegis. Alright, that's stunned. Use Throw Knife, because that gives you your AP back. Oh, I thought that was... Oh, wait, you just don't have... Okay, that doesn't count for, Dagger Mastery, but you just don't have Dagger Mastery. Immune to Poison and Bleed, so I can't go doing anything fancy there. Eileen is admittedly handling these guys pretty well. Vico is gonna have to death resist a couple times. One. Oh, no. Okay, one. No. Vico isn't just flat out not dead. How the hell are you alive? Do I have Mark Shot? I do have Mark Shot. Okay, you die. I really gotta stop accidentally hitting that button. You know what? No. You get off that button. Alright, 1, 2... That's 36 damages. 36 points of bleeding damage. You die to that. I don't think you can kill it this round unless... Hang on, I pop everything. Activate Hide. Damn. If that landed, I would have gotten enough AP to... One tile off from being able to... you can piercing, empower, quicken... Oh, wait, no, you can just reach him. I was gonna say, you can, like, extend your reach, but, no, you can just hit him. Use second wind. Alright, you're now fully healed. Oh! Oh, emergency escape, though. Oh. Oh, you have true sight. Huh. Huh. Shoot. I did not realize that guy had true sight. Oopsies. The most competent party member of this team got killed. And it could have probably been prevented if I, well, if I landed that throwing knife, it would have been prevented, but... Because I would have immediately gotten my AP back. I should have heroic hit to guarantee that lance. Considering my entire strategy revolved around it landing. Oh, well. Oh, that has a cooldown. Well, at least Roth can move up, and he can't even reach. I should get Pathfinder. Alright, now I use Charge to kill you. You are stunned. Boulder gets thrown at you. Stunning Powder, you're stunned. Thorny Vines goes into the Bard. Okay, Roth is going to be cured before his turn. Which allows me to... Can't use while rooted. Really? Really, Slide? Come on, buddy. Can I just kill him? Yeah, that'll just kill him, actually. Okay, he's dead. Guess I could whack him a little. But he's dead to the burn damage. Ah! Well, good job, Vico. You got the kill. Good thing I got Zoe's gear back, at least. Ah, man, that kind of sucks that I let Phylene die. Because it was a preventable death. Admittedly, if I didn't miss... Again, if I didn't miss Throwing Knife, she wouldn't have died, but, like, I wouldn't have missed Throwing Knife if I remembered to use Heroic Hit. Ah, well, that's the, I was... Oh! Astrid is annoyed. Well, that's the rust getting shaken off from not streaming for a few days. Guildmaster, we need to talk. That doesn't sound good. I need some of the adventurers to help me do something. Help you with what? To kill somebody. Astrid, maybe you need to calm down a bit. I am calm! Jeez, that was convincing. I've been looking for that person for so long, and finally, I found him. I can at last let him pay for everything he has done. Who is that unfortunate person, and who has you on their bad side? His name is Andre. He was a former adventurer at the guild. He was a member of my former party. Wait, what? If so, why do you want him dead? Because he betrayed us! He was part of the cultists who infiltrated the guild. He was never one of us. So many people died in the guild because of him. He has to pay for it, and I want to do it personally. Even right now, he is causing harm to people. I've heard that he and some other cultists are using hobgoblins to abduct people. We need to get there and put an end to it. I guess we should. Fine, I'll assemble a party and tell you when you're ready.
Good.
That was intense. Hello, Falcon. Didn't see you there. Hello, Guildmaster. I just heard your conversation with Astrid. Could I ask you something, Guildmaster? What is it? I prefer if you send those adventurers without telling Astrid. Are you worried about her? Sure, I haven't seen her in combat before, but... So I'm not sure she's able to go on the field, but... No, that's not what I'm worried about. It's about Andrew. The one Astrid seems to have a huge bone to pick with? Did you know him? I did. And Astrid wasn't entirely honest with you, Andrew. Andrew wasn't simply a former party member of hers. He was her former lover. What? And it wasn't just a fling or anything, non-committal. She was really in love. Anyone could have seen it. Certainly have a hard time imagining her go all lovey-dovey. Ugh, this brings me back some horrible memories with Franny and Viola. However, since Andrew's betrayal, she has never been the same again. She has completely shut herself off from anybody. Recently, I'd hoped that she might have gotten past it, but now that Andrew has reappeared, I fear if she's the one who kills him, then she would never recover from it. So please, Guildmaster, I'm actually begging you here, please don't let Astrid make that mistake. I'm not sure about it, but I trust your judgment. I'll send the adventurers and won't tell Astrid. Thank you, Guildmaster. Trust me, it's for the best. First love. Guildmaster, you have to come. We have a situation. A situation? What do you mean? You'll see when you get to the tavern. Lapis, did you come to drink with me? Tabby? Don't look at me like that. She suddenly just appeared at the counter and asked me for the strongest drink I had. Should have seen her face. I just couldn't say no to it. I already gave her a weaker drink, but she ended up that way. Why did that tell me it feels so great to be so lightheaded? Oi! She spun around and fell down.
Your Holiness!
That was fun! Again! She spun around again, but this time Tedric caught her before she fell down.
You're going to hurt yourself. You need to stop.
No!
Please, Your Holiness, it's for the best. I'll take you back to your bed and...
No! I thought you'd understand me, Tedric. I hate you.
Hate me?
Where is she running off now? Hey, Tedric!
She hates me. She hates me.
Great, he's useless for now. God damn it, I'll go after her. Where is she? Is she on the temple roof? Hello, Guildmaster. Look how high I am. Don't stand up, you'll fall. Stay right there and don't move an inch. Okie dokie. Guildmaster, the Divine Messenger... Yeah, I'll take care of it. Alright, Divine Messenger, be a good girl and slowly come towards me so that we can get inside. But I want to be a bad girl tonight. Then please, for the love of gods, do it somewhere where you can't fall down and break your neck. You should come out here too, Lapis. Such a beautiful night. It's probably better to stick close to her and prevent her from doing anything stupid. Okay, fine, but stay still. I moved through the window onto the rooftop and slowly made my way towards the Divine Messenger. I then carefully sat down next to her. Look, Guildmaster, isn't it beautiful? Yeah, it is a beautiful night. Hey, Lapis, Do you think I was too mean to Tedric earlier? I didn't actually mean what I said. You probably should tell him that later. He seemed really hurt. Hey, Lapis, Could you call me by my name? Your name? I thought you didn't remember it. I fibbed. Then sure, what's your name? Lily! Call me Lily. Alright, Lily. Say it again, Lily. Now say it 3 times fast. Lily, Lily, Lily. Now say it 3 times fast backwards. Lily, Lily, nah, I bit my tongue. It was scary, you know. When the gods took over. I didn't even know they could do that. I'm scared, Lapis. They've already taken my life. And now you're telling me they could just take my body? I never wanted to be the Divine Messenger. Why did it have to be me? It's so unfair. So unfair. So... Ah! The Divine Messenger... No. Lily sobbed her heart out. She released every ounce of pain and frustration she harbored about her life, until there was nothing left. Meanwhile, I remained there, silently absorbing it all. In the end, all I could offer her was a promise I didn't know I could keep. Lily, I promise that we will do everything we can to prevent something like that from happening again. Thank you, Lapis. Lapis, could you tell me a story? A story? About what? I don't know. Maybe about an adventure you had. Yeah, I'd like that. Alright, I'm no bard, but I'll try my best to entertain you. Started telling her one of the strangest adventures I had with Franny when we were both still adventurers. It was a story I hardly ever told anybody because of how unbelievable it sounded. However, Lily listened intently, asked questions, laughed, and cried, until she fell asleep, and with the help of others, I carried her back to her bed. Sasha and Lorraine. Talented people like Sasha always attract some jealousy from other people, so it wasn't too surprising that an arrogant person like Lorraine would feel the same way. Lorraine took every chance she got to belittle Sasha in front of others for any fault she could find. God, Lorraine, you were to your own teammate too? Wow. God, look. She has just as much intelligence as the rogue. Okay, come on. Misasa's feeling down. Silver Wolves are all prepped and ready for another mission. Minor quests. Alright. Let's send some people out. Minor inconveniences first. Mining for gems. Come on, go mine for some diamonds. Lorraine, you need to go to training. And Hazel, you need to level up. I would kind of like a second willpower point, but that was a pretty good level up. Of course someone on the Merry Plunderers died. Every time I assign anyone to the Merry Plunderers, by the end of the week, they are dead. Every time. Okay, you know what? The Merry Plunderers, I jokingly call them the Ghostbusters sometimes, so let's give them a paladin to help them bust ghosts. To help them ghost bust, here's Thomas. God, it wasn't even the one I thought was gonna die, which was, which was Vico. Okay. So we got all those guys, team building exercise. Yeah, I guess I could throw... I don't know. Have fun. Okay. Just to get it off my list, really. Do you guys have... Right, you guys are all in a good mood because, your dear friend is back. Okay, so... Hunt the targets... Troll, Storm Talon, Spider Queen, Ancient Champion, and a young dragon. So, first of all, now that Zoe is finally back, you are the leader, right? Yeah, you're a leader again. Hazel? Yeah, you have his gear. Oh wait, hang on. Hazel, you also have his loot. Alright, Adrian, here you go. Alright, it has been a really long time since I've done, like, anything in this place. Which is, interesting to me, because I don't quite remember all the stuff that you could do here. Alright, take the mask, and then what was the other thing I used? Was it just a hidden blade? Might have just been the hidden blade. Oh, wait, actually, do you know what I could do? I could swap, instead of but then, this thing I can get the Phoenix robe for Alyssa, Or I could get the Reaper job for Zoe. I think I'll take the Reaper job for Zoe. Alice is heavily injured. I should, but I won't. Alice has got this. What do we got in terms of permanent skill potions? I should really go use those. Alright, we got some elixirs, some medium potions, and... I should probably replace the demonic bow, but... oh well. I think this formation will do better. Yeah. Okay. Well, now that my riveting commentary has driven my, 11 viewers that Vol rated with, down to 2, because, frankly, I am the most entertaining person imaginable, my riveting commentaries, such as, yep, interesting, and all the wonderful things I've said, I think it's time we bust out the true... oh, dang it. Oh well, this is a mission to the Ashen Lands. We haven't done these before. What is this? On entering tile, deal a bunch of fire damage to the unit, and chance to get the burn status. And then we use Flaming Entrance to... yeah, something tells me fire damage isn't going to be good against everything here. So what are we dealing with? Obsidian Golems, Slam, they can stun. You have Indomitable, right? I gave you Indomitable, right? Yeah, okay, I gave you Indomitable. Whew. You guys, Slippery, Attack of Opportunities are less likely to hit. You use Bleeding and Burning and Missile Evasion, Flyer. You got counters. Lava Shot. Okay, so you guys can just fireball people. That's annoying. Living Siege Weapon. As long as there's no adjacent enemy that threatens the unit, increase hit chance and of range skills by 60. If there is an adjacent enemy, this unit can't use range skills. Oh. Does this count as adjacent? Because I can hit you because I have reach. Where's my cleave? There's my cleave. I might as well Fire Breath. Good job, Desmond. Alright, summon the bear. Get him, boy. Alright, Pounce, stuns until next turn, attack of opportunity, and close combat training. Good job, bear. Oh, okay, you guys don't take a lot of physical damage. Neither of you have True Sight or anything. Bleed, Poison... oh god, they do Bleed, Poison, Burning. Wow, these things are annoying. And you just have map wide on all of your skills, so feel free to spam. Use ice weapons. I probably should have used that a long time ago, but oh well. Haste. Alright, Black Hole. How much range do you have? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could fireball, or I would like to ice magic them, but I can't reach them with ice magic. I think I'll end the turn there. Oh, that's a lot of poison and bleed stacks. That is a lot of poison and bleed stacks. Lava shot. Yeah, you weren't going to be damaging him with... You're not going to be damaging him with fire. Or you're just not going to be damaging him in general. Desmond. Alright. I should have poisoned weapon there. I can still shoot him. I'll shoot him instead. Okay, 95% chance missed. It's not a tactics RPG if you don't miss 95% chances. Alright. A little bit of lightning. A little bit more lightning. Well, you're a fire mage. Power Slash. Could also just Dragon's Breath. Power Slash would do more. Dude. Okay. Oh yeah, endless reinforcements. I gotta be careful of that. Let Adrian use his things to give everyone a little extra stats and bravery and what have you. Then... Oh, I should have, okay. I should have gone for meditate there on my mages and then let Zoe kill it with throwing knife. Oh well. Ooh, legendary hides and obsidian ore. Finally, we can make legendary equipment. We haven't had the obsidian ore to do that before. It's you! I have gone on missions to the Ashen Lands before on files that I haven't streamed. And every time I find this person, but I can never find out what skill you're supposed to have to complete her event. The adventurers stumbled upon an ancient shrine, seemingly neglected for an eternity. A small flame flickered in its center, and as they approached, the fire unexpectedly intensified, taking on a humanoid form. Though the adventurers were cautious, the entity showed no immediate hostility. "Have you come to pay respect to my shrine, humans?" inquired the being. The adventurers denied any such intention. The being became agitated and began to express its frustration. "This is unbelievable! You humans seem to have forgotten who I am! I am Ifrit! Once I had countless followers, yet not a single one of you has paid me any respect in centuries." The adventurers suspected that this fiery entity may be a particular powerful fire elemental, which is probably once revered as a deity. It seemed likely that it lost its followers over the years. No wonders given the church's usual suppression of beliefs that worship false gods. "This cannot stand," declared the spirit. "I must reclaim my glory once again." It fixed its gaze on the adventurers. "I may also need a human to be my herald. Is there anyone among you who worthy to spread my faith?" Impatient? God, Zachary, you're still cowardly? I forget Zachary is cowardly. Educated, born leader. Hopeful? No, that's Alyssa's unique thing. It wouldn't be a unique thing. Survivor? Dubious upbringing? I don't think any of these guys. Chloe. Declared that she would be the herald. The spirit inspects the chosen adventurer. The spirit glanced disdainfully at Chloe and scoffed. "This one is not worthy at all. It seems I have to do it myself after all." With that, it vanished, leaving only the echoes of its voice. "One more thing. For being so disrespectful, you should do me the courtesy of dying." Suddenly, a multitude of fire elementals materialized and attacked the party. I don't know. I know it's a trait you need to accept that, but I don't know what the trait is. Oh, these guys are susceptible to fire damage. Everyone take a battle cry. I want the wolf. I'm just gonna kind of summon through and see which ones we got. Leap teleports to a selected tile, and of course bite does a bunch of bleeding damage. Oh, I can take a step back here. Oh, I should have poison weaponed. Alright, wolf, go here. Get him, boy. Alright, now I go here, and you all died with a very powerful knife fan. You die, and just in case, I'm going to go into hidden, so I can't take damage. Everyone takes some bravery, everyone takes some health, I guess. I was going for SP, but I misclicked. I've been doing that a lot this stream. I should probably take my menuing a little slower if I'm misclicking so much. Alright, good job, Zoe. Victory, more fire elementals cores, so at least there was something for that. I don't know what Ifrit wants. Maybe someone arrogant is what, or magically talented is what I'm thinking. Good job, Zoe. There are some elites around the place. I should probably fight them. You know, going through and just getting every item possible because... Oh, there's phoenixes in this encounter. We haven't seen phoenixes before. These are admittedly weak enemies, I think, so... keep that in mind. Immortal Phoenix. Fiery Pecking, does some burning, and of course some fire and physical damage. Fiery Death. On death... oh no, it can just manually choose to kill itself and then do a bunch of fire damage and burning to everything around it. Inner Fire. Immortal Fire. Upon death, summon Phoenix Ashes at the unit's location. It will immediately receive a turn. Can be removed through the status effects Wet or Chilled. Avatar of Fire. Fire damage heals the character. Flying. Fire Magic Adept. Yada yada yada. Okay. I really wish that rock wasn't there. Okay, you know what, Desmond? Actually, just Flaming Entrance and then do that. Wish I had Strider. Move here. Go for Knife Fan. Something died. Okay, good. No True Sight. They do have Fiery Death, so I am gonna back off a little. Did I need to back off? Probably not, but, like, I don't want to lose, Zoe again. Alright, the Eagle. Talon Strike removes hidden from targets and exposed. Target cannot become hidden. Hit chance against this target is increased by 30. Flyer, Strider, True Seeing. Okay, so that's pretty good against hidden targets. I'm going to remember to use Poison. And then we long shot, get a bunch of poison off on him. Eagle flies over here, and then the Eagle is gonna do Eagle things. And make Eagle noises. Inner Fire, Immortal Fire. So they have to use it, do they? Fascinating. Well, Black Hole. Alright, now I think ice damage is probably my go-to here. You know, I moved Alyssa in range of this. It's gonna use Inner Fire and Fiery Death. To heal its allies. Oh. Fiery Rebirth. They all countered it. Fiery Pecking. Okay, that thing has a counter, so I gotta be careful. Slam, it's not gonna hit my eagle. Damn, that eagle is good at evasion. Holy crap. How much dodge does it have? Don't trigger that. Yeah, just take that out, and then, screw you. No more resurrections. Not so immortal Phoenix. I could kill, like, one or two of these guys, but it would put Chloe in a bit of danger to do that. Alright, you die to that. I could Hellseekers... Can I kill with Hellseekers? I can kill that with Hellseekers. What about Soul Stealer? Does a lot of damage. I think I can Soul Stealers and then Chain Lightning or something. Chain Lightning wouldn't be guaranteed. Can I... and then... I think Desmond's got those ones, so I think I can send Zoe after these guys, so I'll get them into range. Or I could just have the Eagle kill him. Oh no, the Eagle won't kill him. Alright, Desmond, you got these guys. Good job, Desmond. You can fly, so I can't go blocking things like that. Oh, I missed... Whoopsies, I forgot about that. Oh, well, I couldn't get here anyway. And... Knife thrower. Out of here, stupid Phoenix. Phoenixes. Basilisk Venom. Plus 50 poison chance, plus 1 poison duration. Expunge. Immediately trigger the poison damage. If the target dies, the poison stacks will be transferred to an adjacent enemy. Otherwise, remove all poison stacks from the target. Huh. Fascinating. Zachary? Your poison bill got a new effect. I think I'll leave that to you, and you're the Viper. Yeah, Zachary is going to do a lot of poison damage to a lot of things. I really should give him the Spider Queen bow again, especially considering I can upgrade it now. I'm going to have to move Desmond. Alright, I trust Desmond to handle these in a bit, so I'm just going to Warcry. Do the typical thing. Good job. Summon the bear. I think I like the bear the most. Increase fire potency by 30 for anyone in 1 tile radius. Decrease fire resistance by 30 for anyone in a 1 tile radius. Interesting. Could rally, but everyone's got a lot of bravery anyway. Strike weak point is going to be a necessity in a bit. Bit of that. Bit of this. Wyvern goes on the bear. The bear is not going to be surviving much longer. But if I go there, that guy can hit me. Could fireball. Oh, you know, I can Hellseekers. One of them missed. God damn, how much resistances do you have to, like, everything? He does not take damage. Okay. Here's haste, and, here's lightning weapons? Those guys are better. Earth, yeah, we'll just take lightning weapons. Here you go. Attacking Desmond. Not the brightest. Lava shot. Lava shot. Eat this. Yeah, how's that working out for you? How's that damage resistance working out for you? There's a little bit of poison on you. Just a bit. Shouldn't be standing there. Oh well. Watch this. Black hole. And mega laser. Alright. Take care. Can I kill you on just one more hit? I can. Good job, Zoe. Could also kill you. But so can Desmond. And the bear. Desmond and the bear. God, big giant bear. I love him. Oh, what do we get? The Crown of the Magister. There was once a man who got into a position of great power despite being an imbecile. Happens more often than you think. Crown of the Magister. Set the character's intelligence to 40. Has no effect if their intelligence is higher without it. So what you're telling me is Alyssa can't use it. Or Chloe. Alyssa cannot use this. But it's interesting for a lower level party to have a Crown of the Magister. God, that is actually a pretty cool item. Instantly giving you, like, 40 intelligence? Like, I thought it would have just set it to, like, 30 or something, but 40? 40 is a lot. I know there's one for every stat. What was that? I think I heard something. Sorry, I farted. Great to have you back, Zoe. Alright, Flaming Entrance. Fire. You try and counter, but it's... Try to strike, but I'm hit too late. Like a laser beam, my eyes on you. Watch me rule the night away. Watch me save the day. Feel my storm is getting close. Okay. Cut the karaoke. Karaoke stream win. Kinda wish I could hit 3 targets with that. This is why the Ring of Teleportation... Oh, wait, actually. That was once per quest, wasn't it? Whoopsies. Actually, I can take aim. God, Zachary just stands here in just, like, such a cool pose. Hot damn. Alright, now you all... Get shot. You're dead, you're dead. Bear, run down him. Run him down. Probably should have summoned something, bit more speed to it. Also, I should keep in mind that I have a lot of bravery. Go for haste. Enchant weapon, lightning? I kind of want to do earth. God, they all have different weaknesses. Okay, we'll do lightning for the elite, because the elite enemy is the biggest threat here. 4 movement. Yeah. Use a black hole. Go for Hellseekers. All 3 hit. Hell yeah, that does a lot of damage. But yeah, black hole is a pretty good spell because it gets everyone grouped up and then also gives stacks of vulnerable, so... alright, and now we go into... Not the bear! If you kill my pet bear, I'm going to murder you all. There is no force in heaven or hell that will save you from me if you kill my pet bear. Adrian just starts shredding the guitar when I say that. It's a lute, but still. Earth magic. Oh, you just died to this. Hell yeah. You died to that. You die, and now... Sneak attack! Sneak attack! Nice job, Zoe. Okay, what do we got here? Gauntlet of the Giant. Rumors are that the gauntlets used to belong to a small-sized giant. It set the character's strength to 40, has no effect if their strength is higher without it. Hell yeah! Okay, wait, hang on. Who doesn't have 40 strength? Desmond? Yeah, Desmond could use this. Alright. Enjoy, Desmond. A stupidly high strength stat. Sucks that I have to use an accessory slot for strength of the giant, but oh well. I wonder if I can use that to teach certain skills to adventurers. Oh! A group of beasts nearby has grown too strong and threatens the balance of these lands. Hunt them down and a reward will be yours. Alright, hunt the beasts here in the Ashen Lands. What is it? Is it... Dragons. Okay, it's wyvern. Oh, not dragons. Wyverns. They don't have the right amount of legs. Could honestly let... Hang on, these guys are all out of range. I think I'm just gonna let them all approach. Oh, they have Fire Breath. So some of them are in range. That one is in range of hitting 4 units. Okay, we're going to go here with Desmond, and then Battle Cry. And you know what? Just because I like showing off. Frick you. Oh. Alright, stay invisible for now. I could have... Oh, wait, actually, I have a bard. What am I doing? Merp, zoned out for a minute. Supposedly, the Ifrit event is solved by someone having a fire potency above 40%. Huh. Didn't know that. Okay, so it's... Oh, so Alyssa would have been able to clear that. Huh. Wow, I literally never knew that. I've always been befuddled by what that event is supposed to do. I'm gonna poison these and then just send the bear to stop them. The bear won't reach. Actually, no, the bear will reach because I can summon him further away from me. So now I summon the bear and push him on him. Good job, bear. Huh, I did not know about that. I didn't think... I tried looking online once for the answer, but I couldn't find the answer online, so that's pretty cool. Forum said it was confirmed by a dev. Ooh, yeah, I do know the dev occasionally pops onto the forums and, like, does say a few things. Like, one time I was looking for the answer... It was the vampire potion. It says there are some side effects, and I was looking specifically what the side effects were, because I hadn't encountered the event yet. And he did just go on there and go like, yeah, the side effects are there's sometimes an event where they kind of attack someone. Due to being overcome by the vampirism. For a split second. Alright, you can stay there. Ah, crap. Every time. Alyssa's fine. Also, Desmond now has, like, a strength score of 40. Gauntlets of the Giant, baby! That looks like a very prime spot to just stand and knife fan. Anything stopping me from just standing there and using knife fan? I don't think there is. There's this dragon here, but I could probably... Oh, come on, Adrian. Why do you have to get good initiative? Everyone take some healing. Yeah, I think we'll be good if I kill that guy. I think the rest are just gonna die to, Zoe's antics. So I'm gonna focus on making sure these two are dead. That one won't die unless the bear gets their hands on them. Alright, catch. Oh, that didn't crit. Okay, Desmond. Unlucky, but there we go. Hell yeah. Alright, next time I see that Ifrit event, I'll make sure Alyssa does it there. The adventurers successfully dispatched all the wyverns, though the battle had not been easy. As they survived the aftermath of the skirmish, another arrow flew by, but this time something else was attached to it. It was their reward. Alright, what do we got here? Wyvern Trophy. Bleed, poison, poison duration, bleeding duration. Oh, I like that. Oh, the damage over time builds go crazy in this game. Could Zachary use that? You don't really inflict poison. Zoe inflicts poison. But you're more suited for just high crit damage. You can't really bleed or poison off of knife fan, and that's kind of your most important thing, is to just kill things with knife fan. Also, we still have yet to find this dragon. I don't need a Ring of Mine resistance. Hello. You're a big guy. Alright. I mean, look at the guy. Holy. Can't see him on screen now anyway, because this is off screen, but like... It's a big guy. Yes, more obsidian. Okay. Hello. God, he's like a whole 5x5 tiles on the map. And yet, he's probably gonna go down in all of 8 seconds. Ooh, he naturally has an epic enemy. Alright, fight to remember. Draconic Fury. Immune to stun. Everything else isn't that, but they're all resistant. Oh wait, you heal off this, don't you? Avatar of Fire, yeah. I can't rely on my fire damage. Should have muscle charged a bit there for empowered stacks, but it's fine. Okay, so now we do big damage to inflict as much poison onto him as possible. 1, 2. Summon. If I go for the wolf, I could get some stun on him. Some bleed, sorry. He's immune to stun, so I think I'll go for the wolf to get some bleed damage. Oh, well, okay, he's resistant to bleed. But it's worth a shot. Because Adrian is just pretty far ahead on initiative, I'll give everyone haste with Adrian instead of Chloe. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, now we go for Debilitating Strike. Debilitating Strike. Yeah, I can go for one more of these. Oh, wait, hang on. No, I couldn't go for one more of these because of the fight to remember. I forgot about that. Debilitating Strike. I should have death marked a while ago. Oopsies. Strike weak point. Alright, I think Zoe did like 1,500 damage to him. So, it's alright damage. Not that great, but... Alright, you're just dead to poison. Zoe got the kill last time, and this gives damage reduction. Oh well, let's just give it to a lich. Zoe! Zoe, you weren't supposed to get the kill! I need other people to get the Dragon Slayer achievement. Okay. Dragon Scale's what I mainly wanted. Zoe. Zoe just frickin' kill stole her. Can't believe you, Zoe. Oh well, we got the Dragon Scale, and that's the important part. Guys, there are better places to do banditry. Why are you doing banditry in an active volcano? Guys! The adventurers stumbled upon a giant deposit of obsidian ore. While extracting it would require significant effort, mining the entire rock would prove the guild with abundant resources to enhance the equipment for all of adventurers. Mine it. The adventurers started to work on the obsidian vein, breaking it apart with their pickaxes. After hours of exhausting work, they found themselves laden with valuable ores. Money! Cha-ching! Alright. Well, that took us, like, across the entire map just to find the dragon. But we found him in the end, and that is a Dragon Scale and not another Dragon Slayer. Zoe's just like, no, only I can be the Dragon Slayer. Hunter's Gift. Oh! I got the wolves, I got the... Huh. I didn't actually realize we got all of those. This is the rarest achievement in the entire game, because there's an achievement to do all of the Hunter's challenges tasks. You have to go to every single map and do the Hunter's challenge, basically, and get the reward of, like, the wolf trophy, the spider trophy, wyvern trophy, and then the bear trophy. And this is the rarest achievement in the game, and I just accidentally did it. Huh. A package from an unknown sender arrived at the guild today. Inside a message read, "A gift from one great hunter to another. Gain the following items: the bone fangs. Big physical damage, crit, physical penetration, bleeding, bleed chance, a pair of daggers made from the bones of a creature no one in the guild could identify. But judging by the sharpness of the blades, it had to be a terrifying monster. Gaping wounds. Whenever this character causes bleeding, all previous bleeding stacks will be triggered as true damage against the target." In other words, coat the world red. Paint the world red, the attack. Wand of the Archmage. Ooh, this lets you just use... lets you use, High Mage, or Advanced Offensive spells. Unfortunately, all of them still require, SP. So, no they don't. Okay, you can do it twice per rest, and it doesn't require any SP. It doesn't have the empowered effects, but... that's pretty fun. Oh wait, Mechan! Mechan has something to say! What do you have to say, Mechan? Hello, Guildmaster. How can I be of service? The Witch. I always knew you had it in yet to beat the Witch in her cult, but surely it isn't over yet. Why would you think that? Well, it would be quite disappointing if it were, wouldn't it? And life isn't as boring as that. Anything else you'd like to say, Guildmaster? That's all. As always, it has been a pleasure. Mechan is trope savvy. He understands that the story doesn't end just because I did some fight. Mechan understands the credits haven't rolled yet. The game can't possibly be over. Alright. Chloe is our first diamond rank adventurer, actually. Come on, get some in. There we go. What would the guild do without me? So they better keep me happy. -10 mood. That's just their only passive mood thing. So that's fun. But for hitting diamond rank, they get +1 willpower for free. And of course, skill points. That's why we do this, the skill points. But yes, after this point, there are no more rank ups, meaning there are no more skill points you can get through level ups. Every other skill point you obtain has to be from something other, has to be from potions, or the springs, or what have you. I kinda want that willpower, thank you. And Zoe is the last member of the Silver Wolves who needs a level up. Alright. Ruby and the other member of the Minor Inconveniences. You know, it really is not a stream if we don't have someone from the Merry Plunderers die. Every time I assign someone new onto the Merry Plunderers to... oh. Whoopsies. Every time I assign someone new onto the Merry Plunderers, they are dead within the week. It happens every single time. I am so sorry, Philene. That team is cursed, I swear. It's not me being bad at the game, I swear. Can I increase strength by 15% if I have the... I don't know if that works. Rend Armor could be fun. What does Rend Armor do again? Minus 100% physical resistance for 2 turns. Okay, that is actually really helpful. I think I take Rend Armor. Yeah, I'll take Rend Armor. And Unyielding could be good, but the problem is Desmond is never really dropping to low health in most encounters. Chloe. Overflowing magic, and then I guess legendary offensive spells. I guess I never got legendary offensive spells, which is a shame because they are pretty good. Darkness, Curse of Pain, and Slow. Slow could be fun. Dark Magic Study. Increased dark potency by 30%. Reduces bravery by 10. You're much more of a fire mage, I'll give you that. You're a fire and dark mage. Child of darkness and flame. You are a bard, and you have all of the bard necessary skills, so you're kind of just gonna spam songs for the rest of your life. Anything that boosts your initiative? No. For the guild. Quick hands. Could use quick hands. I could give him Shadow Step. So he can hide without his mask. I might save this for when you become a Reaper, because you're about to become a Reaper. Who else needs this? Nolan. Blow things up. Oh, wait, hang on, Magica. What do you need? Witch. It's fascinating to think that there's a wellspring of knowledge about the ancient empire so close by. If only she were more inclined to share it. Guess you had no better luck since last time? Regrettably not. It seems she is not even willing to acknowledge my existence whenever I visit her. It's truly a shame. Is there more you need to discuss? That's all. I shall return to my studies then. Alright, anyway, let's stop ignoring the Divine Messenger and actually talk to her. Ugh, I feel like vomiting. That's a hangover you're feeling. This is the worst. Why do people even drink? I'll never touch a drop of alcohol again. How often have I heard that before? But as a divine spellcaster, you do have a remedy for it. Just cast Cure on yourself and you should feel fine. Really? Well, let me try that. Oh, much better. Thank you, Guildmaster. Don't mention it. And also, thank you for keeping me company yesterday. I was a bit of a mess, wasn't I? It seemed like you needed it. I just wanted to forget it all for one day. The war between the demon lords and the gods. The fact that I'm the divine messenger. The fact that I'm not even the master of my own body. But I can't run away from it any longer. I've been ignoring the gods for days now. They made it clear that I cannot put it off any longer. I have to contact them. Now, I'm afraid, Guildmaster. I don't think I can face them on my own anymore. Can you be at my side for this? Meeting the gods. At this point, I'm not sure what to think about the gods, so I'm a bit hesitant, but... Of course. What do I need to do? Just take my hand and you'll be there with me. Alright? I take her hand. You're not alone in this, Lily. Thank you, Lapis. It felt like I was suddenly pulled into an endless dark space, where the only other thing I could see at my side was Lily. Suddenly, a celestial light appeared in the darkness, revealing a giant silhouette. I see you have brought the Guildmaster with you, child. Lily started to hold my hand tighter and seemed frightened. There is no need to be afraid. We didn't call upon you for punishment. It is rather fortuitous that you have brought them with you, for there is a lot we have to tell both of you. Are you a god? I am Ganenta, the one you mortals worship as the god of love and compassion. Where are the other gods? I've convinced them to let me address you on my own, as many of my brothers and sisters lack the tactfulness when it comes to interacting with humans. If I'm not going to get punished, then why did you call for me? To mend the schism that has formed between us, child. We are aware that you cannot trust us blindly any longer, and time is dwindling. Not much longer, and the cultists will have amassed enough souls. Enough souls for what? It's time for you to know the truth. If possible, we would have avoided this scenario, but circumstances are forcing our hand. However, first you need to understand the relationship between the gods and the demon lords. In ages past, gods and demon lords waged a relentless war for a dominion over human souls. It was a brutal war. Once, the universe was teeming with many worlds inhabited by humans, but each encounter between gods and demon lords on the battlefield resulted in annihilation. This war endured for millennia until only 7 gods, 7 demon lords, and 1 world remained. With the same numbers on each side, we were evenly matched. More battles would mean the annihilation of one side, and neither side were certain that they would win. So, we stopped fighting each other and instead made a pact. There would be no longer direct confrontations. Instead, representatives amongst the humans were employed to gather as many souls as possible for each side, with minimal intervention from the gods and demon lords. Thus, the concept of the church with their divine messenger, and the cultists with their witch was born. We have achieved a peaceful equilibrium, and since that time then, our endeavors have been dedicated to preserving and sustaining this delicate balance. That sounds like you're fine with letting the cultists exist. The followers of the demon lords are not allowed to be ever wiped out. We aim to gain the upper hand, but never to win completely. If we do, the demon lords will be forced to march the war once again. Neither we nor they desire that conflict. Then what about all those souls the demon lords do manage to gather? What happens to them? It's better for you if you don't know. Just live with the knowledge that it's a necessary price to keep the peace. You might be under the impression that we don't care about your fate, but we do. However, we do not see humanity as individual souls. We cannot jeopardize the fate of all humanity with our demise for the sake of a few unfortunate souls. However, you need to know that this place is in danger of getting broken, for we, the 7 divines, are currently only 6. We expect you understand the consequences should the demon lords become privy to our disadvantage. With a truce built on a power balance, of course it would shatter the moment one side becomes weaker. But I'm sure you were always 7 when I heard your voices. A ruse. It takes all our power to hide our number from the demon lords. What happened to the 7th god? The Empyrean Emperor. We're certain that you have heard of him at this point. Yeah, an ancient ruler that has some ties with the witch and the demon lords. Indeed. He's the one who managed to seal one of us. How is that even possible? You're gods! We, too, did not believe it to be possible, and therein lay our mistake. The Emperor had already drawn our attention, an immortal sovereign who forged an empire unparalleled by any human, where the adoration of his subjects surpassed even our own. Intrigued, we granted him an audience through the divine messenger when he sought one. Despite knowing his ties with the demon lords, a single soul selling themselves to the demon lords means very little to us. We had a pact, after all. However, the audience proved to be a trap. When our sister Solara sought to communicate directly by possessing the divine messenger, she found herself ensnared and sealed away. For what purpose? We do not know. Despite his ties with the demon lords, we do not think it was done for their sake. The demon lords remain oblivious to their advantage over us, and it appears that he was deliberately concealing our sister's disappearance from them. However, his goal was of no importance to us. Our focus was on the retrieval of our sister, but our divine messenger was killed immediately after the sealing was done, and due to our pact with the demon lords, our options were limited without an avatar. We've debated for a long time what to do, and in the end, we took a risk. We violated the pact and used our powers to destroy the Empyrean Empire. The mysterious fall of the Empyreans. It was you? It was. With our power, we ceased them all to be. A tranquil demise. Yet we have violated the contract and we had to answer to the demon lords. It took a considerable number of souls to uphold the peace and have them overlook the transgression. We also had to mask the true nature of the cleansing by claiming that the Empyreans were worshipping false idols and showing disrespect to our sanctuaries. Dear gods, all those people. Couldn't you have just killed the Emperor himself? Why drag all those people into it? We could not afford to take any risks, Any person within that empire might have been part of his scheme and possessed a potential source of information through which the demon lords could learn of our missing sister. No, there was no alternative. That can't be true. Our plan was to locate and liberate our sister using our next divine messenger. However, once more we underestimated the Emperor. He foresaw the destruction of the Empire and took precautions by ensuring the survival of a woman who had been by the Emperor's side the longest. Someone who trusted implicitly, his most loyal follower. The witch. Only that she wasn't the witch yet. She survived the cleansing by being outside the confinements of the realm, and by the time we were aware of her existence, she already struck a bargain with the demon lords. She pledged to serve as their witch, amassing millions of souls on their behalf. In return, they promised to resurrect the Emperor, whose soul was in their possession. After this arrangement, she concealed the Emperor's body and our sealed sister in a location that eluded even us. For centuries we've been hunting her, masking it as a simple proxy war. However, on each occasion she outwitted our chosen divine messenger, killing them one after another, until, at last, you succeeded where everyone before failed. Now you know everything. This was a bit much. I'm not sure I was able to follow everything, but in essence, you're trying to find the sealed goddess. Then why did you ask for the Emperor's body? We must never openly disclose our quest for our sister, nor should you ever do so. We believe that there is a substantial probability that the body is concealed in the same location where our sister is hidden. I trust you now comprehend the reasons behind our secrecy. Our destiny, as well as that of all others, hinges on your success in locating the whereabouts of your sister and safeguarding this secret with the demon lords. Is there nothing you can do? Nothing that would not require us to violate the pact once more, and this time the demon lords will not take another breach quietly. A pact dishonored twice holds no value. War would become inevitable. No, it must be you. Fulfill this mission on our behalf, and we shall grant you anything within our power. As for you, divine messenger, you will be at liberty to pursue your life as you desire, and we will not interfere in the remainder of your existence. However, you must be aware that time is swiftly dwindling. The cultists are on the verge of fulfilling the deal with the demon lords, and the Emperor's revival is imminent. Should he rise up once more, hope that his intentions with our sister do not lead to the demise of us all. Suddenly, a light burst from the god, and just like that, our consciousnesses were brought back to the temple. That was something. I suddenly want another drink. Please don't. I don't want to even think about what happens if you accidentally blurt out the secret. What a mess. Seems we have no other choice but to do what the gods want from us. We need to find out where the Emperor's body is hidden. Alright, Zoe, I'm gonna wait for Reaper. I just paid my adventurers their weekly wages. I would love to, but I'm broke. Throw people on minor quests. Sign you guys there and you guys there. Nearly out of money, so... do I want to do that, or do I want to do one of these? Like, From the Shadows, Sins of the Past, First Love. First Love gives us the Hurricane Bow with Gale Force Arrow. Moves 2 tiles away from caster until interrupted. That's it? Huh. I mean, I guess in a one-on-one situation, having knockback is great on an archer, considering how much range they have, but this is not really going to get a one-on-one situation. The Executioner's Mask is something I really want for Zoe. Extra sneak attack damage, crit, dodge, physical attack. The last face you'll ever see. And also, I get, Reaper for doing that. The other alternative is to continue to get those. Actually, what I should do right now... the Arachnid Bow, finish upgrading it to its final stage. Zachary, take the Arachnid Bow over what you currently have. Yeah, it's way better. And then, like, Adrian, you can have the Demonic Bow. I shouldn't give you a Demonic Bow. Oh, well. Shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it anyway. No one can stop me. Bone Fangs? Sure, Zoe, you can have those. Daggers, Bone Fangs. Do I got crit on these? Good. Plus 9 crit. Alright, and then this goes to 19 crit. Over the Lightning Fangs, 21, unfortunate, but the Bone Fangs are interesting. I could get Lightning Baggers. Well then, after taking more time than what you hoped, you got your Final Fantasy XIV quest that you wanted to get done. Hell yeah, I haven't actually played Final Fantasy XIV. That's the MMO, right? I've heard good things about it, but never played it myself. Oh wait, hang on, I needed to make the Phoenix Robe. That's the entire reason I went after that dragon earlier. I need like 1,000 gold off of something. It's way past time to sleep. Time to pass out. Yeah, get some good sleep, Popcorn. It's like 3 a.m. for you. Please get some sleep. Please go to bed. Speaking of going to bed, it's like 9 o'clock. I can stay up a little longer. Insomnia isn't gonna let me sleep anyway. We got the Phoenix Robe, Piercing Heat, plus 80 fire penetration until end of this turn. Plus 30% fire potency, plus 15%, plus 30, well, plus 20%, plus 20%, Hearthfire, plus 50%. How much do you have in the way of fire potency? 100%. Yeah, I gotta get you a little bit more. You do double fire damage. That is pretty nice. Anything else I need? I do want Curious of the Champion, but I don't have, Ancient Armor. I don't have Troll Hide. Staff of Nature, but I'm lacking in Ancient Wood, so... And yeah, 14 is the MMO. Some of your friends joined in, so you resubbed and have been doing crafting/gathering. Ooh, nice. I don't know why, but, like, crafting and gathering in MMOs, to me, is, like... It feels like it should be the most boring thing ever, but I find it so therapeutic. Could not explain it. Super fun. But yeah, you also got me addicted to Final Fantasy music. I have been popping in and just listening to all of... Playing Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon has been one of the most fun games of Guess the Theme. And yeah, sleep is for the weak. It's past 4. You shouldn't be staying up like this. Oh, please go to bed. Oh, please go to bed. Get out of here. Go to bed. Oh. I remember as a high schooler, I used to always stay up till like 5 a.m. so people couldn't wake me up in the morning because I was too tired. The body physically wouldn't wake up. That was, I wouldn't recommend doing that. It was a pretty funny way to get out of school. Ultimate way to dodge school. Literally just make yourself physically incapable of attending. Yeah, not my brightest plan. I can get a couple more kills. Yeah, okay, oh! That didn't crit. Alright, everyone takes some of that, everyone takes some of this. Heartseeker looks like it's gonna be the option I go for. With a little bit of poison to take care of the shaman. Summon the eagle. Hey, come on, buddy. I get hit with the bot right after. Good job, eagle. I could black hole. Okay, good. I was concerned that would backfire horribly, but it didn't. 5 range? No, 4 range. Now, can I fireball and take care of both of these guys? Wait, no, I don't need to take care of both these guys. I just need to take care of this guy. Because that one's gonna die to poison. Be gone, bot! Popcorn, go to bed! Oh, please, for the love of God, don't be like me and never sleep. Oh my god, Chloe almost died. I did not inflict shock either times. Whew, thank God for... Thank God for... Come on. For, mirror image. Yeah. That's the downside of using knife band so much, is that Zoe doesn't... It's nap time. See you around. See you around, Popcorn. Get some good sleep. If I don't see my viewer count drop by 1, I swear to God, Popcorn. I'm refreshing it. It's not dropping. Oh, I can't cleave like that. Shame, I could usually Dragon Breath like that. But I can't cleave like that. Oh well. I could spinning attack here, actually. Bonk. I can poison. And then sick the bear on him? Nah, I don't want to sick the bear on him, so I'm gonna send out the eagle. I'm refreshing it. Still at 2 viewers. That's either Twitch messing up. That better be Twitch messing up. Or someone just conveniently popping in at the exact moment. Oh, crap. I accidentally right-clicked. Alright. 116 health. Okay, you are not going to die to this. No matter what. Now, can I black hole? Can I black hole? Yes. Every time. Okay, yeah, that barely does any damage to Zoe. And... thank you, emergency exit. This is what I get for misclicking. Zoe's fine. God, could you imagine Zoe dies again? I just used the resurrection potion to get her back not too long ago. Here you guys go. Ice magic. Alright, I could have used lightning. 292 to 352 on an enemy with 30 fire res. Oh wait, it doesn't matter your fire res because I have fire penetration. Yeah, I penetrate that. Thank you. If I let Zoe die again, I swear to God, I would just end this. Okay, the viewer count did finally drop. Twitch is working. Thank God, he's asleep. If none of you have ever seen Popcorn before, if you haven't like followed him on Twitch, he's a great guy. He like streams whenever he feels like it, but he's a good guy. He's good. Does a lot. He got me addicted to Final Fantasy music. And you know what? If that is not the definition of a good person, I don't know what is. Good people are good people are people who get you addicted to Final Fantasy music. Come on, I'll hit you once. I will not hit him once. I will hit him nuts. Yeah, none of you are getting away. I gotta remember, I have, like, enough AP to go doing stuff like this. You guys don't have True Sight, so I'm safe to do that. Take a shot there for poison. Everyone take your SP back. HP back. Beyond limit, and take your bravery back. Prepared spells includes... Oh. I did not know prepared spells included magic missile. Whoopsies. Yes, do that. Alright, air stance. I wasn't gonna hit you anyway. Evading jump. Why would you put me on the high ground? Or, well, I guess it gives you extra dodge. Words cannot describe how much I hate these things. Bleed out. Okay, they're both dead to damage over time. This means I can actually use some songs. Alright, Chloe, you got this. I don't care if you graze. So many times I've had hits graze enemies. Or not enemies, those enemies in particular. Those ones are annoying. I don't know what their odds of getting a superior dodging uncanny dodge is, but it is pretty high. Higher than I'd like. Alright. Hello, Mr. Troll. Only 1,200 HP? Yeah, you are not surviving till the end of this turn. 50 physical resistance? I don't think so. Now, I need to Shadow Step here so that I can... 1, 2, 3. Damn. Oh, wait, hang on, I can just... Damn. Alright, I gotta use Rush. Alright, and pop all 6 of these. It doesn't have any antics that it can pull, so Debilitating Strike. Should have Death Marked. It crit anyway, so it's fine. Death Mark. Strike weak point. And, I don't know, bleed. Yeah, there we go. Good job, Zoe. Oh, wait, did you already kill a troll? I should have paid attention to who's killed a troll and who hasn't. Yeah, you definitely already killed a troll before. Most people in this party have killed a troll. I would have had to let, like, what, Zachary take it? Zachary or, like, Adrian take the kill? So it's mostly fine to let, to just let a double up happen with the troll. A lot better than the dragon, where I've only killed one dragon before. Fire breath. You know, for a second there, I just kind of forgot I was streaming. I just started just thinking of, like, random stuff. Thinking of, like, the random stuff that you just kind of think to yourself while just, like, casually playing a game. It's pretty neat. I was just thinking of, like, a webcomic I've been reading recently. It's a really good one. It's called, like, Children of Light, I think it's called. Children of the Light or something. Yeah, Children of the Light. It's heavily inspired off of Ori and the Blind Forest, which is one of my favorite little indie games that I played. I liked Ori. It's good fun. God, the bash is like one of my favorite movement ability options in like any video game ever. The bash mechanic from Ori, it's peak. It is one of the best ways that I've ever had to like move around in a platformer, and I love it. Alright, good. And I might as well pop two things here. I didn't really need to poison weapon, but yeah, I really didn't need to do that. I'll just turn it off now, so I don't waste the extra SP in case I get another turn. I need to poison weapon on Zachary, though, considering his entire build is a poison build. Throw the bear at him. Thank you, bear. SP. Please. Darn. Oh, wait, actually, black hole kills. Alright, good job. Thank you, bear. And I moved it right into Zachary. Whoopsies. Yeah, she could... If she had one more AP, she could get that kill, but... No point in thirsting after the kill when Zachary's got a shot on it. Zachary has a shot on everything that's in a 5-mile radius because he's a Beastmaster, and they just do that. But yeah, the poison build on Zachary is probably the best build I could get him, considering that, with his immense range, he also has the ability to just kind of chain attack from anywhere. I kind of want that guy in particular dead. Yeah, I want this guy dead so that I can move Zoe into this spot and have her use Knife Fan here, so... With that in mind, anything I got to do more damage? Obliterating Strike? Yeah. With that in mind, I use Obliterating Strike to do it. Go right in here, Quick Hands, Mana Pot. And then I use Night Fan and pop! A lot of enemies die. And now I use 3 AP to get throw a knife ready. That gives me 2 AP back, which lets me use my Dagger Strike there. And then I use the Bard to get all of that Bravery back. And then we pop Poison Weapon, Heartseeker. Almost killed it. I believe Chloe can safely get this kill yet. And now the lizard men are too far out of reach. Oh, I wish I had more movement. Only 5 movement. I think I've had a character who had, like, a grand total of... I can't remember how much movement it was exactly. Or wait, no, it wasn't a character. I used a thing in this game, because there are potions that boost your speed, right? But there's a funny part about this game, is there's no limit to how many potions one adventurer can have on them at any given time. So, what I ended up doing was I drank 6 of these +2 movement speed potions and got an adventurer who had, like, 18 tiles of movement speed. And what happened was the second I tried to, like, open up the movement thing, the game immediately crashed because it is not supposed to handle something that has an 18 tiles of range. Sunlight Torch. Holy Potency. Ooh. All enemies in a 2-tile radius gain exposed. Target cannot become hidden. Ongoing hidden effects are unaffected. But yeah, I immediately crashed my game by just having someone drink 6 potions. That was a pretty funny build. Not even just a build, it was just narcotics. Well, not narcotics, but it's funnier if I say narcotics. If I went somewhere else, I could have got 4 people with this, but oh well. Shooting this way will do. Good job. Alright. Please crit. Thank you. Now, because it crits, I can go here. And goodbye. Goodbye. Also, there are a lot of mana things around this map. Maybe I should have Zoe pick them all up. Restore 50%. Oh yeah, you have like normal person range because you're not an archer, right? I saw the bow skills and I was like, oh, archer. Damn. Well, those guys are getting hit with a black hole. You don't really need anything fancy, so just take this. Alright, I figured you have the Amulet of Casting on you. Alright. Tried and true method. And what to kill you with? Fireball? Fireball. Fireball from a witch. Ultimate way to kill someone. Alright, Zachary, you're fine to just move up a little. I don't think it'll matter. You technically are in range of an enemy, but again, I don't think it's gonna matter. Fine to fireball here. Alyssa. Alright, I kind of want you to pick up some mana. One second. Alright. That'll do. A little extra mana for Zoe before I end the encounter. Ooh, 2 whole amulets of casting. Hell yeah! Those are very useful to have on adventurers. Hang on, I see something up there. There's an event. So how much experience do I get for this? 36,000? Yeah, that's gonna get some levels. Considering that I have got the thing. I might as well get it to 100% considering I'm so close already. Spinning attack. Good job. Take this. Might as well take this. Right here should do. Goodbye. Hey. Huh. Right. I killed more than 3 enemies, so I don't get my movement point back from Carnage. Alright. Long shot. Good job. And then these ones aren't going to go down this turn. Or, actually, wait, can I black hole them? Okay, they are going down this turn. When life gives you an OTK, you take the OTK. 350 damage. Oh, I love Alyssa's damage. Alyssa's damage can never not be satisfying to watch. Loot! I agree, Zoe. Farmers. Persuade them to turn back. Alyssa, plus 3 SP on you. Because you definitely needed that. Are those fire elementals in the distance? Ooh, there's an elite there. Hang on, let me fight the elite. And then there's 2 gold chests and 1 more fire elemental, and I think we'll go home after these. So, time to do the typical mass destruction simulator. Of just throwing Desmond in and watching him work. Eh. No, they both resist the stun. Oh, okay, wait, hang on. That wasn't gonna kill you guys. Oh. Please die. Thank you. Come on. Chain? Nice. This is why chain attacks are important. Probably could have done something fancier there. Oh no, fire elementals are attacking Desmond. Actually, that's a lot of earth elementals I just realized on Desmond. Earth armor? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, Desmond's fine. He's gonna take a little bit of damage from this, but he's fine. I forget Desmond is not like, oh. Okay, damn. Almost one shot. The typical feeble mage. Alright. Strike weak point. Oh, why not? I got the SP for this. And the... well, not the SP. I had to use a potion, but I got the bravery to go doing stuff like that. Good job, Zoe. Oh, I love assassins in this game. They're so good. Gloves of the Master Thief. A pair of gloves that belong to a legendary thief who could get past any lock. Increases dexterity to 40. I guess. Yeah, I don't really care about either the Elemental's cores, especially considering I'm probably going to replace them the second I get to those chests. What do we got in here? Any uncommon accessories I have? No, but that's a lot of poison glands that I don't need. Yeah, that'll do for now. And 7 more Earth Elementals. Chloe is almost dead, so I'm gonna keep her safe. Can I... Yeah, I feel like with Desmond, I never go hard enough with him. Like, I should just be doing this. Like, I should just kind of be going full offense on him. Do I have a piercing arrow? There we go. And just throw a bear at him. When life gives you a bear, throw a bear. This has been Jewel Slime Lapis. I lost half my viewers with that quip. This is exactly the kind of commentary you don't show up to this channel for. When life gives you a bear, you throw a bear, and we lose half the viewers. This is the kind of commentary that... This is the truly political commentary that, like, I'm speaking the truth. When life gives you a bear, you throw a bear. Speaking the truth, but nobody wants to hear it, you know? It's hard. You face the repercussions for being so honest with everyone. And nobody likes you for it. It's just how the world is. Ow. I think Zachary might be in a potential risky situation. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Oh my god, that almost fully healed her? What the hell? God, mages! I could just knife fan here, but that's unnecessary. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, okay. Desmond. Okay, we almost lost Zachary to some stupidity there, and that would be unfortunate. But it's fine. We get the last chest. We have We've fully done our duty for this mission, so let's head back to the guild. Claim our stupid amount of level ups. Finish leveling up whoever was using the troll hide thing, because I can now upgrade that fully. Kind of also, though, I do kind of also want to just see if I can't find any cool events. Yeah, I think we'll just move on here. Oh, so close to Chloe getting a level. Zoe, Desmond, and Zachary all got levels, though. Yeah, I was expecting Zoe to get a level up there, because she is a fast learner, and, like, has... Like, she was higher level than Chloe because of her fast learning. And, like, she has not been able to do it. Hello, Guildmaster. I wanted to ask you a favor. What's the favor? I'm planning on a trip to a grave, and because there has been some rumors of bandits, I was hoping that some adventurers could escort me there. A trip to a grave? You mean... Yes, Guildmaster. My daughter's grave. I understand. I'll arrange for some adventurers to accompany you. And if it's acceptable, I'd also like to join. Even though I never had the chance to know her, I'd like to pay my respects. Of course, Guildmaster. And thank you. I want to come with you, too. Nora? I know you might not want me there, but I would like to visit Millie one last time. Before I leave forever. Eden? Of course, there's nothing wrong with that. You can come with us, Nora. Thank you. Father and daughter is now available. I need to talk with the witch. It's better if I go alone this time. I know that you're trying to resurrect the Emperor, so the gods have told you everything. Yes, although, I still don't understand your motivations for doing all this. You're messing with forces that could doom us all. Oh, come on, now is not the time to stay silent. I'm not the one you should be talking to. She reaches out a hand to me. Take my hand, Guildmaster. He wants to talk with you. He? You don't mean... Take my hand. I take her hand. Where am I?
It's a space the demon lords have created for us to talk in private.
And you are...
I'm the Emperor. It's time that we talked. You and your guild have proven themselves to be quite the thorn in my side. You've been formidable enemies, however you don't have to be.
I feel like I do, considering that what you've done could put the world in danger.
Because I have sealed one of the 7 gods? Be at ease, Guildmaster. My deal with the Demon Lords forbids them from spying on me, and they never break a deal made with mortals. That's the only commendable thing about them. Anything we discuss here stays between us, and I also have a vested interest to not let them know about the gods' moment of weakness. And you know about... Yes, I'm aware of the power balance between the gods and the Demon Lords, as well as the ramification of the Demon Lords learning the truth.
Then why are you doing all of this?
Tell me, Guildmaster, what do you think about the brokered peace between the gods and the Demon Lords? What do you think about the fact that the gods are content with the fact that many souls will always inevitably end in the Demon Lord's hands? The fact that they want our reverence and dedications despite not willing to fight to save our souls from damnation? The gods have failed in their duties towards humanity by buying a truce with human souls.
That's rich coming from the guy who bought his immortality and now even his resurrection with human souls.
A sacrifice which pains me dearly, but it will be worth it, because I plan to end it all.
What are you talking about?
If the gods aren't willing to fight, then I will. I will use the sealed goddess to become a god myself.
Is that even possible?
You underestimate me, Guildmaster. Just like the gods. Their mistake is what brought them into this situation. There is nothing that I cannot accomplish. I will become the 7th god and start a war against the Demon Lords. I will break their peace and start the war that will forever free us from the clutches of the demons. And when the Demon Lords are finally vanquished, I will subjugate the gods. They have proven themselves to be unworthy to lead humanity. No, it's only I who can become humanity's one true ruler. There will be no more pain, no more conflicts, no more damnations. Only prosperity and peace. Because I have willed it.
That's insane! What will happen to the world if a war erupts between the gods and the Demon Lords?
The world will burn, but from its ashes, a new and better one will be born. Stop fighting me, Guildmaster. I'm not your enemy. You have lived long enough to see this world's shortcomings. You should know that humanity deserved better. Serve me, and help me forge a world of greater virtue and prosperity. I'm sure even your old friend Fran would have agreed if he knew my true goals.
Fran?
Yes, despite our opposition to each other, I remembered the former Guildmaster as virtuous and noble soul. A pity he died before he could learn the truth. However, I am convinced that if he had known, then he would have been on my side.
You know nothing of him.
He would have never agreed to any of this. We always knew how hard life could be. Everyone deserved better. However, they also deserved not to be dragged into your mad crusade. How regrettable that you couldn't see reason, but it matters little. My followers have nearly completed the deal with the demon lords, and my resurrection is close at hand. You will not be able to stop me then. I will find where the goddess is hidden before that, I promise you that. I doubt that. My forces will come and destroy you before that happens, and your captive won't be able to tell you anything. What? I'm back.
Is everything alright? She collapses to the ground.
I've done my best, Guildmaster. She might be able to pull through.
What happened to her? She just suddenly started bleeding.
Seems like some sort of curse was activated on her. Fortunately, you brought her here fast enough for us to remove it before any lasting damage could be done. For now, she only needs time to recover. Unfortunately, time's the one thing we don't have much. I'm sorry, Guildmaster, but there's nothing else we can do. Inform me immediately when she's in condition to talk again. Yes, Guildmaster.
Finian and Paula are friends. Go on adventures completed. Medicinal plants are collected. Resources near the fortress. Monster most wanted. I'll send people who aren't on training. Gather rare resources. Once again, send people who aren't on training. Alright, Desmond grows to level 23. Come on, you can do better than that. Well, he now has an equal amount of endurance and strength thanks to his, Gloves of the Giant, Gauntlet of the Giant. Side of that, his strength is much lower. Zachary, that grows to also level 23. Nice full level up. God, I love the diamond rank emblem. I think it looks so nice. Zoe gains level 23. Slowly but surely getting yourself back to the high levels you once had. Ooh, beautiful level up on Zoe. Almost perfect. 52 dex on her. Yeah, the gloves of the Master Thief mean nothing to her. Alright, Lorraine. Ah, damn it. I was hoping for wisdom. Damn it. I should have just taken the intelligence. Vico. I don't care about the intelligence, and I would rather risk getting the extra endurance point. You don't need intelligence for literally anything. Thomas. You can do better. Alright, you got a strength. That is better than what I had. Malcolm. Come on, Malcolm. Alright, yeah, you just finished training, so that's level 10. I would like strength, but also this is a really good level up, and I don't want to waste it, so... Shame I can't get the level up, the strength level, but... Finian. Another good level up. Tristan. Great level up. Darcia. Yeah, I can take that. Paula. Nina. You know, one thing I'm curious about Death Wish is if you could make a build that literally cannot die because of Death Resist. I don't know if you can possibly get high enough Death Resist. Wait, actually... Yeah, because Bravery impacts Death Resist. You might be able to get it with just, like, really high willpower. Death Wish might genuinely be able to make you invincible because you can never gain the Shaken status. It depends on if you could get... Like, it would take a lot of willpower a lot of willpower and a death wish, but I'm pretty sure you might... Maybe there's a cap on death resist. It can't get to 100% or something like that, but if you can, that would be hella impressive. It is a tempting build to take, honestly. Take the Paladin skills. Malcolm, Vanguard. Finian, Vanguard. Ooh. Teleport, Arcane Combat. Could be good. But there's so many skills I want in Tristan. Oh, well, he's got Teleport, so he's got the movement stuff down, so I don't really need Charge. I would like counters. I would like Two-Handed Grip. I'd like Obliterating Strike, Crushing Blow, Advanced Greatsword Techniques. I want a lot of this, but... Nina... Nina the Not Hollower. Vanguard. That's Zoe, but I'm saving Zoe's skill point for a bit. Desmond the Unbroken. To Desmond the Immortal to give him regeneration. Zachary. How much? What does this give him? It gives him Nightshade, a bit more poison chance, bit more poison. Chloe, I could get rid of the SP cost and a little bit more power. Alyssa for the Arcane Tempest to the Arcane Annihilator to give her overkill. That could be really fun. The Lionheart into the Champion, more death resist for you, and Fearless. Reduced BP cost of Brave actions by 50%, reduced BP cost of Brave skills by 5. Fearless is pretty good. You know, I could have given this to Zoe, actually, considering she does a lot. And getting... Oh, right, Zoe doesn't have a title anymore, because she died. I forget, I have to re-give her her Enigma title. I thought it was weird how she wasn't getting so much movement from Hidden. Oh, you're barely off of getting Shadow. I can't improve your title. I think Alyssa could use a title improvement. Do I have the gold for it? I do have the gold for it, because I can do more quests. So we'll take Arcane Ravager to Arcane Tempest to Arcane Annihilator. The Arcane Annihilator, Alyssa. I cast Tactical Nuke from Orbit. Angel Staff, that'll be good for a Saint, but... I think I should take from the Shadows. How are we doing on these guys' mood? Because that's the main thing I've been, reason I've been delaying doing from the Shadows for the mood benefits, but you know what? I think it's finally time we, send these guys out on this. Yep, this gives me a lot of gold. Now I'm gonna take these and this just in case. Wyvern Trophy could be fun. But she's not really a deep damage over time kind of assassin. Alright, I think this is pretty good. Do I need to replace anything on, like, Zachary, for example? I could give him Teleport. I could give him the Summon Basilisk Hatchling thing so we can have even more animals. Does this give an... Does the Basilisk Hatchling have the animal tag and therefore all of the things work on Basilisk Hatchling? Because that would be adorable if it does. I mostly just have this for increased fire potency. Fire potency. Fire potency. Fire potency. Should I probably give Alyssa a better damaging staff? Yes. But also fire potency. Alright, who's gonna get blown up here? This is the class, this is the mission where we have to end up fighting a Reaper so we can get the Reaper class. As night fell, the adventurers noticed Rogue stealthily leaving the guild grounds. They followed her and encountered Luana on the way, who appeared to have noticed Rogue's departure. Following Rogue proved to be a challenge as she moved with remarkable speed and almost ghost-like silence. Eventually, the pursuit led them to a dense forest, where Rogue seemed to effortlessly meld into the shadows, disappearing from their sight. Luana promptly teleported after her, leaving the adventurers alone. Now within the forest, the adventurers had to look for 2 missing instructors now. Oh yeah, I forgot about this section. If you have a lot of legendary keys, it's pretty good to just go into this mission, get the chests, and then leave if you want to grind legendary chests. Ooh, Chronoglass! Initiative, Dodge, and Chronoglass, which allows you to cast Haste on one person, or Slow on one person. Initiative and Dodge. It's a pretty neat item. I got a 2 and still unlock that chest. Zoe, man. Zoe. Ooh, an adventurer manual. If I never lost an adventurer manual, I'd have enough adventurer manuals for 3 teams. But I keep losing them. Ooh, ancient wood. Good. As the adventurers continued looking for Rogue and Luana, something strange was in the atmosphere. Is there something there? Only one has to succeed. I got 1 to succeed. The adventurers could sense that there was something wrong. They were followed, and it was clear that they were aiming to ambush them. The adventurers immediately formed a defensive formation and scanned the area for anybody suspicious. They found them. From the shadows emerged several armed figures. It was clear that they had no intentions of friendly interactions. "Impressive," remarked one of the assailants. She seemed different from the rest, more dangerous. "Kill them," she ordered with chilling coldness. True sight. Ooh! So for getting one person to succeed, we all get true sight for 2 turns of this encounter. The Executioner. And, of course, Assassins. Hello. After I got rid of you, the traitor will be next. You have somebody who is a literal dragon flaming teleport behind you. And your first thought is, I'm gonna get the traitor after I finish you off. Ballsy. I'll give it that. Now what were your skills? Shadow Scythe, Shroud of Darkness, Shadow Jump, Shadow Escape. Every time the unit has lost 20% of their max health, teleport them to a safe tile. Ah, right. That's this kind of annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, you have enough range. Alright, Zoe, 80 to 101, 111. That will probably make you lose 20%, so I might as well go big. Not bad. Oh, they all have True Sight. Yeah, this is definitely an encounter I want to win fast. $25. You know what? Actually, Alyssa can just kill. You can't possibly do that much damage to Alyssa, right? 49? Yeah, you'll be fine, Alyssa. You'll be fine. Come on. Right, they do true damage. This is scary. Come on, Chloe, please don't. That's a crit. Okay, 1 death resist. Okay, on Zoe. Please, 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 please. Come on, go for Zoe, go for Zoe. Don't go for Chloe. Don't go for Zoe. Don't go for Zoe. Frick you. You scared the crap out of me. You guys don't have attack of opportunity, do you? Well, only one way to find out. Yeah, okay. Frick you! You scared the crap out of me, game! Okay. We're fine. The adventurers managed to survive the ambush and defeat their assailants. However, their night wasn't over yet. They still had to find Rogue and Luana. The adventurers finally found Rogue and Luana. The latter was holding the former back, not allowing her to run away. You have to let me go, Rogue insisted, attempting unsuccessfully to break free from Luana's grip. No, you can't just disappear like that, Luana protested, holding her back. I just found you again, and now you want to leave me behind again? Do I matter so little to you? Rogue was visibly taken aback. It seemed like that remark had genuinely hurt her. I'm doing this for you. They have found out where I am. That killing party is sure to arrive here at any point now. I have to lure them away from all of you, she explained furiously. However, one of the adventurers interjecting, suggesting that they had likely already encountered that killing party and successfully dealt with it. Rogue appeared a bit stupefied, as if someone had taken the wind out of her sails. Was it really them? Was there a certain woman amongst them? She bombarded the party with questions, and after receiving her answers, she seemed lost in thought. Maybe, if not even they were able to— No, I can't. It's too— Before Rogue could finish her sentence, Luana looked at her with a pleading expression. Please, just come back with me. Whatever happens, we can help you. I will help you, Luana said. Rogue seemed to internally wrestle with her decision, but in the end she relented. I'm going back. I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused. Luana smiled and hugged her. Not in front of the adventurers. Rogue's embarrassment made the party chuckle, and together they embarked on their journey back home to the Adventurer Guild. Frick you, you terrifying thing! I was so goddamn scared for so many people there. You can't just threaten to kill several of my adventurers like that. I just got Zoe back. I just got Zoe back with the resurrection potion. You can't threaten to— She probably would have death resisted because this is Zoe, but she has like 1,000,000 bravery. But still. Oh, hello, Guildmaster. Ouch! Did you just hit me? Serves you right for leaving without saying anything. I'm sorry. I just discovered that they have learnt I was hiding at the Adventurer Guild. I didn't want to put any of you in danger. Luana hits her. Ouch! Why is everyone hitting me? I always told you that you didn't have to deal with your problems on your own. Didn't I always tell you that I'd protect you? Luana. She's right, Rogue. We're also here. You're part of the Adventurer Guild. If anyone messes with you, then they're messing with us. You know what, Guildmaster? You're completely right. I don't need to be afraid of them anymore. They just lost their precious executioner. They'll think twice now before they try to make an enemy out of the Adventurer Guild. That's the spirit. I'm so not afraid of that I'm even gonna teach you the adventurers their most important techniques. What are they gonna do about it? Nothing, you hear me? You can do nothing to me. How do you like that? Alright, calm down, Rogue. We don't have to kick the hornet's nest. Sorry, Guildmaster. I got a little carried away there. What I want to say is, thank you for being there for me. Especially you, Luana. I promised you that, didn't I? Whatever may come, and whatever hardship you might encounter, I'll always be there for you. Is something wrong, Rogue? I need to go now. I think she's a bit embarrassed. How cute. Despite not showing her face, she's kind of easy to read, isn't she? New trainer unlocked, Rogue. Well, it's not a new one, but... Shadow training. Rogue has decided to pass on the secret techniques that was once taught to her by them. To avoid unnecessary conflicts, it was decided that the teachings will be limited to a single adventurer. Rogue explains that mastering the techniques requires one to first become familiar with the darkness. To achieve this, she will put the chosen adventurer to a confined, pitch-black space, depriving them of their senses for a full day. Used to darkness, +1 hidden turn duration, +5% sneak attack damage. This character can change to the Reaper class. And of course, Zoe gets this on Dexterity. Well, no, she would need 60 Dexterity to get this on Dex alone. But she almost gets this on Dex alone. And that's not even, like, her willpower is impressive as all hell as well. Only 95? Wait, you had over 100 at one point. What happened to it? Probably an accessory. Used to darkness. Alright, I will send you to this while I buy everyone else a drink. I really wish drunkards got more mood from buying them a drink. Alright, Chloe hits level 25. Alyssa hits level 23. You can do 3, please. Thank you. God, Alyssa's intelligence. 67. She gets 63 from attributes alone. Catherine and Malcolm's relationship is deteriorated. Malcolm and Wesley with bravery and cowardice. Zoe and Adrian are finally best friends. Team building exercise, dangerous hunt, mining for gems, safe hunting. Anything else I need to do today? I need to level up Adrian. No, you gotta have at least 2 in either Dex or Willpower. Thank you. Good, those willpower levels are really gonna come in handy. Zoe, I'll spend that when I get Reaper. Alchemists, I don't have any skill potions available, but I could get some permanent stat buffs. Any teams ready? Black Eagles, Typhoon Blades, Merry Plunderers, not quite, but... Of course I could send someone like Catherine on a solo mission to... Oh, actually, yeah, Catherine on a solo mission would probably be good. I just sent Catherine to training. Whoopsies. Okay, so we're gonna look for someone else to send to solo training. Lyanne. Yeah, you have fast learner as well, so I can get away with I can get away with this pretty well. Now I'm gonna give you stuff to, like, help. Take the Chrono Glass. That'll probably be the thing that can keep you alive the best. Yeah, you won't really need a weapon. Alright. Old Fortress. It's a 7-star quest, and those are the highest I can do. Alright, just find... Oh, it's swarming with enemies. Could also give Magda a chance. Black Eagles, or... I'm gonna have the Azure Bond. Misasa's team is the minor inconveniences, which I really gotta level up them more, so that they can... Could bring Misasa. Wait, hang on, who's the Sword and Shield I'm thinking of? It's the Crimson one. It's Brooke. Brooke, I need that. Alright, I think I actually might send Miss Sasa on this one instead. Because Miss Sasa actually does need some stats and stuff. So take this, take that. Yeah, plus 15 dodge on you would be great, because, like, how much dodge do you... Woo! Not bad. Trollhide Robe. I can upgrade that to at least epic. Could get her a legendary one. Oh, why not? You can use my Trollhide for this. Trollhide Robe. Rejuvenating ability. Hell yeah, alright. And take that with you as well. You don't actually need that. Alright, remember? Solo mission. Do not engage, just run away when you can. Spam dodging abilities, all that jazz. Nothing here should be undodgeable, especially for Misasa. Especially for Dodge Chance the character. I don't feel like fighting vampires, honestly. Especially when I only have 96 dodge. And lifesteal. And I don't think I have that many counters. Those are some Swordmaster Disciples. Yeah, Swordmaster Disciples are now gonna just join in with bandits. Good job, good job. Thank you, Shen, for teaching bandits how to frickin' kick my butt. I should not have encountered these guys, but it's fine, because Misasa is goated. Okay, good. These guys are going to be moving slowly. Because they think I'm going to be approaching, but little do they know I'm not approaching. I am running. Misasa has mastered the... She truly is a master of the legendary art known to all challenge runners. Running away like a little sissy baby. It's what we do. We are definitively, without question, cowards, because cowardice is the most effective strategy when you are doing something stupid. Skedaddle, boys! But yeah. You know, it does genuinely surprise me how good of a strategy running away is in most games and challenge runs. Like, so many times, the most effective option you have is to run away, and I don't know why. Nice job! What do we get? A High Mage Staff? That's it. I have legendary equip, and I get a High Mage Staff. Oh yeah, I forget, you get dodge up at the end of your turn. Wait, so how much dodge does Misasa currently have? And also, how much accuracy do these guys have? Because she might actually be able to solo these level 15 enemies. 62. So that's 100 and... That's 142. I can't dodge that, right? Yep. Can be dodged, yes. 100 accuracy. Okay, 170 is the benchmark. I don't have 170. I cannot fight these guys. The Bombardiers single-handedly make it not a possible fight. And it's also, Misasa can't really KO them back. So put the... Oh my god, there's so many enemies. Everywhere in this place. Yeah, I see what the quest description meant by swarming with... Oh, come on, buddy. I need to run away twice here. Or 81, 75. That would be 126. I mean, the odds aren't zero, and, like, that would hit really hard. Oh, then again, does she have superior dodging? No, she's not high enough level for superior dodging. Oh, then again, it's 121. These guys have an accuracy of 81 plus 75. 6, so 156. Yeah, no, I'm not nowhere near enough. 75, 60. 135. No. Oh, well. Alright, 1. And now we go for 2. Yeah, Misasa's dodge is almost high enough. Right, I forget, Swordsmasters get their dodge from their block as well, so... And I have, like, 12 blocks, so that's an extra 12 dodge. But yeah, this shield is pretty good, because it allows her to lifesteal off of counters, without the Vampirism trait. There are better sword and shields you could use, mainly ones that give you more block, considering block is a very important thing for her Misasa here. Well, more accurately, dodge, but block is dodge. I thought of it. Yeah, no, Bombardiers can't mess with Bombardiers. Oh, wait, hang on. I thought I couldn't mess with them. Huh. I mean, I shouldn't have key strikes there, but... no, I don't actually want to fight these guys, because they'll blow up on me, but... Oh, come on, you did not land that. You did not roll a... 2. That's unfair. That's bullcrap, and you know it. Oh, you have a chance to hit me. Well, I don't care, because I'm going to run, but... Interesting. How much willpower? 12. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Normally, I don't know why, but sometimes when you pass that, it's probably a trait or something, but sometimes when you pass that, you get traumatic memories. Which is really bad. And I thought I just gave that to Misasa, but she's fine. She's fine. Where is... the last tablet? Sucks that I can't stop ambushes on this quest. Surprised we didn't die in our sleep, yeah. Very cheery, Miss Asa. Good job. Not that way. Found it. Okay, I have to get past these Swordsmaster, but it's an elite, so every other turn is a move. I'm gonna have to just get away. Okay, I can sneak up behind it. Okay, you know, I should probably just encounter it and run. I should probably just encounter it and run. Take footwork exercises, 60% chance of an ambush. Yeah, there it is. Hip. Please no. Please no. Please no. I don't want to fight vampires. Thank you. Almost did the good old slip past. Run away, run away, run away. Alright, got it. Whew, last tablet acquired, meaning that's Misasa's job here done. I think the thing that gives traumatic memories is probably, like, kind or something. Kind, brave, heroic or something, just... Yeah, that's 2 level ups right there. Honestly, not as much as I thought it would be. Only like 2 level ups. Hazel is still struggling with the loss of her friend Philene. While it isn't unusual for adventurers to experience the deaths of comrades, it's still not easy for Hazel to simply move on. Whoopsies. Still mourn someone important. Hangover. Bit too far with their drinking. For today, we can't expect much from them. At least they seem to have fun together. Oh well, I needed an extra day to... Lyanne to change Zoe's class. Reaper. Hell yeah. Shadow Scythe is their unique skill. For 1 AP, they can use 25... They can do 25 as true damage. That cannot be affected. If target is executed, apply on self, recover 1 AP, reset the cooldown for Shadow Scythe. So it allows you to just finish off a low health target. And Reaper Training. Shadow Arts gives them Shadow Cloak, Shadow Mark, and Shroud of Darkness. Shadow Cloak reduces hit chance of enemies against this target by 20. If the unit gets hit by a hostile melee skill, the aggressor gets blinded. Shadow Mark inflicts blind and vulnerable 3 stacks for 2 turns each. Reapers specialize in blind, if you couldn't figure it out by now. Hit chance cannot exceed 50%, reduce range of skills by 2, minimum 1. Shroud of Darkness, it blinds everything in a 2-tile radius? Yeah. Yeah, diameter is the full thing. Shadow Person reduces the max hit chance of blind enemies against this character by 10%, to 10%. So yeah, if an enemy is blind, they have a 10% chance of hitting the Reaper. Not great. Strider, a character can pass through enemies and movement does not trigger attack of opportunities. Hell yes. Shadow Scythe upgrade increases the base damage of Shadow Scythe to 40, basically letting you execute enemies at a higher HP threshold. And their last skill, their bravery skill, is Shadow Realm. Adds the battle map effect Shadow Realm for 3 turns with the following effects. The Reaper can instantly move to any position and is always hidden. The Reaper is a master of the shadows that walks the thin line between life and death. From the shadows they bring swift death upon their foes, striking fear into the hearts of even the bravest warriors. Zoe, have fun. And it also comes with sick drip. Look at that drip. Oh, just look at it. Also, just so we all know, this is a nice close-up of Zachary in his nice pose with his arm on his hip. Look at that drip. Ugh, so nice. Who needs to level up? It's Misasa, that's right. I just sent you out on a mission that got you 2 levels. +3? Ah. Come on, +3. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright, Misasa. Technique over strength. Yeah, Dex is the name of the game there. Increases dodge by 5, dodge by 10%. Well, you are hitting over 100, and that's the point. Air stance. Yeah, take more dodge. I would like parry, but for right now, I kind of just want to keep you alive. So another 10%, there's another 5 there. Still a little bit more room for better equipment. Titles of adventurers can be improved. I suppose I should turn Zoe's Enigma into the Shadow. Increase damage by 20% while hidden. Yeah, that's a little too good to pass up. Return to the light. Living in darkness can be lonely. Solitude isn't for everyone and shouldn't be imposed against one's will. Character will lose use to darkness and become an assassin. No. Now, what are we looking for here? 15 to 17 on these quests. No one in this guild is high enough except the Silver Wolves. Yeah, everyone can only go to level 12 on training. And Misasa, you're getting another solo mission. Don't worry, it's gonna be an easier one. I won't send you to the pits of hell. You can just go collect flowers in the forest. Regrettably, this is the best I can do. I would gladly send Misasa to the bowels of hell, but that's for later. That's when we have to talk to Belphegor. Oh, anyway, what's some good fun topics I can talk about? Oh yeah, stream withdrawals. Because it's been like 2 or 3 days since I last streamed. I have been going through the immense amount of streaming withdrawals. Like, I stream daily for a reason, because I am addicted to streaming. I don't know why. To me, it's really fun. Or at least, I didn't think I was, and Bowie. Stunned. Ow. Oh, it's fine. Okay, they don't have anything to hit me. Unless Soul Stealer connects. Nope. Level 10 cultists. How much are those witches? Level 12. Quick question. 80. So 160. Reduced by 20%. 60. 100. I think Misasa legitimately can win this encounter. Okay, I'll have her, like, move in to actually fight here, but I will be trying to run at the end of every round. Okay, she has actually... little bit harder time than I thought. Oh, wait, no, actually, because she has the Crimson Sword and Shield, this is why I gave it to her. And the robes, yep, this is going to give her a lot of health. Yeah, I'm mostly going to do this just for the bravery that I can get from this. No. Okay. Dodge up. Should probably be countering everyone but the main guy. Countered. Countered. Oh, I should have counted this guy. Oh, well. Oh, high ground. I forgot about that. Ow. Bricker. Try me. Nope. Ah, bleeding got put. Yeah, 22 damage and some vulnerable stacks. 37. Uh-oh. Come on. You know what? That's completely fair. Good job, Miss Hasa. Honestly fair. Fails the quest, and now Miss Hasa's not going to be happy about that, but she's still part of the guild, I believe. Yep. Not bad. Trial of the Gods. I gotta find someone to take that. Layla's still too low level, but I can give permanent wisdom potions to her. Alright, hang on. Layla here has enhanced knowledge, kind, educated. Yeah, she's probably the best candidate for this. Okay. As funny as it would be to make the priest who swears very frequently into the God's Chosen One, we can just put Layla on there. Put the saint on the same party as Misasa. Nolan. Come on. There we go. Okay, how long have we been streaming? 3.5 hours. But yeah. As I said before, like, streaming withdrawals are apparently something that I suffer through when I don't stream for too long. I realized it, like, yesterday when I was, like, sitting at my desk. I don't know why, but I was just kind of, like... I was just kind of, like, sitting there thinking to myself of, like... just something to occupy my mind, because I couldn't think of much. And I think I kept thinking of, like, just the most bizarre and, like, brazen topics. Like, I always kept going to, like, the most angry things I could think of. Like, just, like, the most... I don't know why I care about, like, celebrity drama or something, but then I would just constantly be stuck thinking about it. And I feel like one of the reasons is because I'm just kind of used to, like, sitting here talking, like, out loud and, like, trying to think of, like, a discussion topic to, like, spend some time talking about here on the streams. But, like, I don't usually have that. When I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm not also thinking of, like, trying to think of, like, a positive, upbeat topic that would be great to talk about with people, right? Something that's standard and simple and just very nice to talk with, you know, a bit feel good or funny or entertaining or some way like that. I don't have, like, those kinds of topics, and, like, I feel like a big part... like... Sorry, I have those kinds of topics, and I talk about those kinds of topics specifically, but when I'm sitting alone to myself, I'm not thinking of those topics. Like, I don't have anything compelling me to start thinking of topics that I care about and not go into any controversial topics that, like, I really just don't care about talking about something controversial. Or, sorry, something that is controversial and I don't care about it and, like, getting angry and mad and upset over it. Here you go, Lorraine. Indomitable could be fun. Muscle Charge is interesting. I'll take Reach and the counters, though. Paula, I think Crushing Blow is just so nice. Having the chance to stun. Oh, yeah, I should ask, Rogue and Luana how they're going. Rogue's face. Now that you don't have to fear them anymore, you don't really have any reason to hide your face anymore, right? Maybe. You're still not going to hide. You're still going to hide it, aren't you? It's nothing personal, Guildmaster. It's just that after knowing me for so long with my hood on, I'm kind of scared that you'll think differently of me when I reveal my face. I don't care if you're ugly or anything like that. I'm not ugly. At least that's what Luana said. I have no idea how to process that statement. I just need a bit more time, Guildmaster. Fine, I'll wait. Thanks, Guildmaster. We should keep it short. That's all. It's that they don't want to make art assets for your hood deck. And then just replace the hood. Greetings, Guildmaster. Rogue embarrassed. Lately, Rogue has been avoiding me. I think she just feels a bit embarrassed after what you said last time. What do you mean? You know, the whole whatever may come, I'll be with you. It kinda sounded like you intended to stay by her side for the rest of your life. I do. Oh, I see. Then you better grab onto her and never let go. I think I'll do that. Wait, the one I meant figuratively! Reaper, give me Strider.
I have had to deal without Strider for too long!
Merchant seeks bodyguards. Well, do I have the finest bodyguards in all the realm? 3 adventurers from the minor inconveniences. Brilliant team. Only half of them have died. That's pretty good for the Adventurer Guild. I need something that gives a lot of gold. First Love? Father and Daughter? Could do Snow White, finally. Probably should do Snow White, finally. Yeah, let's just kill him. Wait, this actually requires... Okay, you know what? We're gonna go to the Lich, because there's no camping here. Alright. Executioner's Mask. No. I'm having a way to activate Hidden at any moment. Scoundrel Mask and, like, Executioner Mask is probably the best I can do. What did I have on before? I already forgot. Oh, Hidden Wristblade. Yeah, I don't really need 30% sneak attack damage. Dueling Glove, though. Yeah, this should be good. Alright, I think this is our group of adventurers that we can throw in. And Wreck Shop. Oh, I gotta get back into doing, Oh. Well, that's a pleasant image. The adventurers arrived at the lair of the man once known as Edmund, the only modern necromancer who had achieved lichdom by sacrificing numerous innocent lives and continued to do so to extend his immortal existence. As they entered, a gruesome scene awaited them in the hallway. Blood was splattered across the castle's walls and floor, with various bones scattered about in different shapes. The walls seemed to have absorbed the pain and struggle of Edmund's victims, creating an atmosphere where the adventurers could almost sense their fear and agony. An overwhelming feeling of despair enveloped them, as if the anguished screams of the victims echoed in their minds. You can get a 12. You can get a 12. You can get a 12. Thank you. The adventurers moved on, trying their best to ignore the atmosphere of despair the place was exuding. Silently, they made a vow to the victims, promising that they would ensure the Lich paid dearly for the atrocities he had inflicted upon them. Suddenly, the adventurers heard something, a barely audible sound that they stumbled upon by chance. Straining to listen, they realized that what they heard was unmistakably the sound of a sobbing child. Ignore and move on, there could not possibly be a child here. The adventurers chose to disregard the sound. It seemed impossible for a child to have survived in this grim environment. They considered it a trick of the mind, a mirage, or possibly something more sinister. There is no child here. There is no child in Ba Sing Se. Nice. 77 intelligence modifier. The adventurers faced a door shrouded in an ominous aura. It was evident that the door had been magically sealed by the Lich. Whatever was behind it, the Lich was determined to keep it from prying eyes. Unseal the door. Good job, Alyssa. Alyssa initiated an attempt to unseal the door. The magic surrounding the door crackled, as if becoming aware of the hostile intrusion. Chanting an incantation, Alyssa's words just worsened the door's reaction. Abruptly, a dark bolt shot out from the door, directly towards Alyssa. However, Alyssa reacted in time, and with a wave of her hand, the bolt was dispelled right in the air. With a blast of magic from Alyssa's staff, the magic became undone, and the door was blasted open. Hello, phylactery! In front of the adventurers stood a jar. They didn't know what it was, but they could feel that there was something deeply unsettling about the jar. Oh, what's this music? As they gazed inside, a vortex of dark substances met their eyes. On closer inspection, the faces of people emerged, twisted in agony, yet amidst the torment, one face in the center bore a sinister grin. Amidst the torment, one face in the... Oh, yeah. God. Devouring the surrounding faces and expanding each time. Was this the destiny of those abducted by the Lich? The adventurers wasted no time, toppling the jaw without hesitation and shattering it in the process. The dark matter began to dissipate, and the unsettling feeling they had plaguing them since laying their eyes on the jar finally vanished. Everyone gains a huge amount of BP for breaking the phylactery. Gloves of the Master Thief. Would have liked something other than a second pair of gloves of the Master Thief, but oh well. I'm not seeing any traps. Hello. That's weird. The adventurers stepped into a room, finding it even more drenched in blood than the hallway. A sense of horror lingered, suggesting something truly dreadful had occurred within. Amidst the unsettling scene, they sensed another presence in the room. A ghost, standing in a corner. Seemingly oblivious to the adventurers, judging by his attire, it appeared that this ghost had once been a priest in his lifetime. Give him his last rites, Alyssa. Approaching the ghost, Alyssa began to recite the last rites to lay the dead to rest. As her words resonated through the room, the ghost turned his gaze towards Alyssa, his face still unmoved by the gesture. Then Alyssa spoke something profound, a promise for a better world. The ghost's visage softened, and a grateful expression crossed his spectral features. As the ghost slowly started to dissipate into the hot ether, he offered them words of blessings. The last blessings he would ever give. Everyone, for the next encounter until next camping, gains holy damage. Ooh. Holy enchantment. Hell yeah. A free party-wide holy enchantment. Alright, lich time. The room echoed with the moans of the undead, the lich's most recent victims. At the heart of the room stood the lich itself. A chilling sight that sent shivers down the adventurers' spines. Whatever Edmund had been, that person was long gone, replaced by a monstrous entity with utter disregard for human life. To it, humans were mere insects, insignificant and meant to be trampled upon. The adventurers knew instantly that this monster could not be allowed to persist any longer. Prepare for fighting. Prepare to fight. God. Prepare for fighting, yes, thank you. Alright. Lich. Gain an aura with the following effects. All enemies in a 4-tile radius gain minus 30 bravery. It has True Sight. Restores 156 hit points per turn. Can summon zombies once per round. Teleport. Ice Spikes. Ice Storm. Mass Resurrection transforms all corpses into zombies that can act immediately. Disrupt Life. Everything around it is inflicted with Withering for 3 turns. And a bunch of dark damage. Aura of Fear. Edmund's Phylacteries. As long as there is a phylactery on the battlefield, 3 of them. Apply the following effects on the Lich when they receive a killing blow. Restore 100% hit points, minus 5 AP for 2 turns, rooted for 2 turns. Reduce the counter of undeath effects on all allies by 1. Undead allies have +1 movement. Spell penetrations 1 and 2. Ice Magic Adept. Immovable, True Seeing. Flawless Defense. Reduce the crit chance against this target by 30. Regeneration, Fast Metabolism, and a Legendary Enemy. Add a battlefield effect that will increase BP cost of adventurers by 50%. A fight for the ages. Let's give him something to remember here. I was gonna use some bravery skills, but then I realized, wait, that's a bad idea. Just have Zoe kill. Oh, I should be using that instead. Oh well. Go for bravery, because we're going to need a lot of bravery in this encounter. Yeah, I better solve this before... I better fix this all before Adrian runs out. Ooh, bad luck on Zachary. Bear. I'm not actually gonna move there. Oh wait, actually I should haste and also apply another weapon enchantment. What do you got? Fire? Yeah, kill it with fire. Kill them all with fire. Teleport. Ice Storm on Desmond. Resisted both effects. Now I would have Alyssa just blow him up, because Alyssa does that really well. Yeah, exceptionally well. Unfortunately, though... Good job. Alright, the Lich is gonna revive them, isn't he? No. Holy sh... Ooh, in one round, they took out the big guns. Okay, he's still up thanks to a death resist, but holy, they took him out fast. God, and I can't do anything until those phylacteries are dealt with. I might need to actually kill him. To get rid of a just to get rid of his AP and stuff. When this phylactery is destroyed, a part of Edmund's soul will return. The following effects will be applied to the Lich. Hit points, magical attack, magical penetration, and... Ooh. Rush. I trust Desmond to survive one hit from him. Oh, wait. Bowie. Summon zombie? Oh, that's a lot. Okay, but he's fine, and I can counter to use vampirism to get my health back. Alright, Bear, get him. Get him, Bear. Alright. Oh, I don't want to attack the Bear. Draconic healing first off. And I think I generally want to just keep using draconic abilities. Dragon Fury. I didn't realize the bear would count as would get hit. But yeah, ice spikes here. Good job, good job, Edmund. Alright. I'm assuming he's immune. Wait, he's undead. Yeah, so that would make him immune to poison. But just because you're undead doesn't mean I can't poison you. Dancing Song. Honestly, I really just don't want him to move up. See, the thing is, I could blow him up right now and, like, kill him. But, like, the problem is, that's... the phylacteries, man. Oh, well. Alright, Edmund's phylacteries proc, and now he's back up. Well, minus 5 AP. So there's something there. Now I kill all of you. You guys get your... you get your phylactery back up. I go over here, and I use another knife dance. Or not, because I can only do that once per turn. I forget. I don't have hidden right now. Do I want to just rush? I think I'm gonna just rush. Bye, have a great time! Alright. Now, Edmund he does not have any action economy now after that. Ancient soldiers, yeah, you're gonna go chasing Zoe. I don't care about that, though. Really wish the dragon abilities had just one thing that's just do a bunch of damage. Like Obliterating Strike. I mean, I guess that's just Obliterating Strike, like... and Power Strike. I guess you don't really need him, but... Alright, this guy's basically done here. Like, he's gonna be taking fire from a lot of people here. Bard. Alright, and now fire. And now a little bit more fire. You know what? And just because you've been such a good person, Edmund, let me introduce you to the most painful way someone can die. Bonk! Victory! Woo! We got the Lich! Lich is killed! So, sorry Edmund, but you stood no chance. The battle was over. The Lich has stopped rising itself from the dead and finally lay motionless on the cold ground. A great evil has finally been purged from this world, and many lives will be saved now thanks to the deeds of the adventurers. High Paladin armor! 40,000 experience, 10,000 gold. Zoe hits a diamond rank adventurer from that. But yeah, the Lich is interesting. Not really too much to them. They're kind of their own thing, self-contained mostly, but hey, they're interesting, fun. Lapis, what's the matter? You look like you've seen a ghost. There's an army marching towards the Adventurer Guild. What? Several travelers have seen an odd army consisting of humans, goblins, Jotuns, Lefals, and vampires march through the lands. Considering where they have been spotted in the last several days, it's obvious that they're heading towards us. It has to be the cult. Damn it! That's what he meant! How did I not see this coming? To think that the cultists would have that kind of number. How long until they arrive here? A few days at most. How did an army get this close without anyone noticing? Considering that the cultists were always a diverse group, made up of individuals from different backgrounds and races, it's easy to assume that they've hailed from various locations and just recently joined forces. What about House Greyhorn? Shouldn't they be responding to an army right next to their doorsteps? Mobilizing an army could take weeks. Considering that it hasn't been that long since they fought the Bandit King, they might even opt to simply wait until they're done with the Adventurer Guild before they act. They wouldn't, would they? I'm sorry, I once again brought death to this place. Guildmaster, what should we do? Falcon, please check with the adventurers and see how many of them are willing to stay. You're not planning to fight, are you? With everyone who's willing to stay behind. That's suicidal! We may have a fortress, but not nearly the numbers to actually fend off an army. We need to abandon the guild. Then we'll lose everything. Guildmaster, I won't abandon this place. Not without a fight. I'll ask House Greyhorn for help. Maybe with those who stay behind, we could hold out long enough for them to send reinforcement. Lily, could you travel to House Greyhorn and plead for us? You're sending me away? I can also fight! Please, you're our best hope in convincing them to help. As Divine Messenger, your words should have some weight. And in the worst case scenario, you have to continue without us. You know as well as I do what is on the line. I understand. I'll go immediately and try to come back as soon as possible.
Wait, your holiness!
Everyone, I won't ask any of you to stay. Truth to be told, I don't want any of you to stay. I want you to know that I'm glad to have known you all. And that's why I hope you'll all stay safe. That's all. You can all go now. And Layla failed the trial of the gods. Layla, who said you could stop praying? You're supposed to pray for the whole day, and that's that. Alright, the next story mission, but we can take it any time we want, is the mission to fight for the very guild. I can't see it because frickin' Paladin wants to talk. Honestly, a lot of the Reaper skills I don't care about. I guess I could take Shadow Realm. That's interesting. You kind of need more SP. You've really been running too low on that stuff. Like, I don't really care about, like... Because Blind is nice, but, like, also, nothing's gonna hit me if I just stay hidden. Or is dead. The only things that can hit me are things that aren't hidden, things that have true sight, and things that are also not dead. And Zoe is very good at making sure that happens.
I heard the adventurers have defeated the Lich.
They did. I hope you're not angry that they did it without you.
No. I'm just angry at myself for being such a fool. The boy was right. I would have just killed myself. My own sins have made me blind to what truly matters.
Your sins?
I presume Eden has told you that I was once sent with some of my fellow comrades to vanquish the Lich, hasn't he?
Yeah, he told me that you were the only survivor.
There is a reason for that. When we encountered the Lich, I fled.
That's hard to believe.
And yet it's the truth. When I stood in front of that Lich so many years ago, I felt a primal fear I've never felt before. Before I knew it, I was already running away, abandoning my brothers and sisters. Their deaths are on my hands. I was forgiven for my cowardness. People around me said that it would have made no difference. But yet not one day goes by where I wonder if we would have prevailed if I had stayed. My fellow paladins were great people. How many lives weren't saved because I let them die? How many lives were lost because the Lich continued to exist because of me? How many people have I doomed because I've let evil prevail?
Is that why you never stopped being a paladin?
I had hoped that I could find redemption, but at my age, I realized it's not that simple. Can a good deed truly make up for an evil deed? Can I really be forgiven without the forgiveness of those I have wronged? What good is it for those I have failed to protect if I have saved others? I have struggled with those questions my whole life. So I decided that all I can do is to do as much good as I can until these old bones turn to dust.
Zoldak, I've known you long enough that I have a good picture of you. You're a stubborn old man who far too often acts before he thinks.
That's true, but still hurtful.
But you're also a man who actually cares. I've seen enough people who'd rather turn a blind eye to what they've done. In my eyes, you're already a good man, and if you think otherwise, then you've gone senile, old man.
Thank you, Guildmaster. I appreciate what you said.
Now, how about we train some paladins? Maybe we can have that army of paladins after all.
Does that mean you finally approved of my new training plans?
You mean the one with the sharks and acid? No. Definitely no. Minor quests and gather resources near the fortress. Layla, if you do not win this time, I will send assassins to your house on a Thanksgiving, so they may murder your entire family for the dishonor that you have wrought. Turn the Dragon Orb's power, give up sainthood. End apprenticeship, forget dark magic, ignore animals, return to the light. Yeah, I don't care about any of these 6, because I want to keep my master classes for now. Now, it has been 4 hours. Oh, I'm so tempted to do the siege. This is my favorite mission in the entire game. Oh, but I feel like we should save it for next time. I think we should save it to start next time off and, like, get everyone... I think everyone will gain a level up from this. Adriana's not getting 30,000 experience off this quest. Yeah, they're... Oh, what? No. If there were 5, he would, but there's 6. So 15,000 divided by 6, that's 2,500? Or 25,000, sorry, because it's 150,000. So 25,000. If I gave Zachary an adventurer manual, I don't need the scoundrel mask. I could give him it. And then everyone else... Oh, no, Alyssa still wouldn't get enough experience. Okay, maybe I do one quest to start off next stream to get used to things, and then we tackle the siege. Yeah, the Silver Wolves are also kind of overleveled. Whoopsies. This is what happens when I don't feel like training everyone else up. But anyway, it has been a long stream for me, 4 hours. I gotta stop streaming so long and so often, but like, man, I do like streaming. I don't know why, something about it is nice. It feels good to stream. But anyway, yeah, I might not ever have the words to say very frequently. Especially in moments like this, I might stutter a little. But you know what, that's why we stream and learn. You live and you learn new things to say, you learn how to talk a little better, and all of that good stuff. But anyway, it has been 4 hours, it is like 11 o'clock at night, I should probably get some rest. So, without any further ado, for the YouTube VOD people, I'm going to be ending it here, but for the Twitch people, we will raid a friend. Hey, I was lurking, man. Thank you so much for the entertainment. I got to see a new game and enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the... Wait, yeah, you did just say you enjoyed the stream. Aforementioned, I do not know how to speak, but I learn. But anyway, thank you, it's Ye Olde Brad. It's Ye Olde Brad for tuning in and watching the stream. It does mean a lot. I do hope you had a good time. Even if you did just say you had a good time, I do hope that you really did have a good time. You had a really good time, there we go. Nice. But anyway, for the YouTube VODs people, I will be ending the stream here, and for the Twitch people, I will go raiding either a friend of mine, or maybe we'll go meet a new friend. I do like meeting new people with raids. It's always really fun to do it. But anyway, yes, as I said before, I hope you all had a wonderful time, and as always, get some good sleep. Goodbye, everyone.